Good Wednesday evening. It's another broadcast for the American Ricci Mahjong League. Today we're going to have Jay and Lucas at the commentary booth. It's been a while since I've seen you two. How's it going, guys?
Pretty
They're
well.
going great.
Starting off with a C1 matchup, it's going to be several different divisions meeting up tonight. C1, B1, B2, B3 all happening. But this is a game finishing up their round 2 series. Looks like they've got a few games to play in this one, so I'll let you two take it away.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me quickly get acquainted with the names. Oh, nice. Scott is Scott. We have me as 2K, Daniel as Capri, and then Vander as Bucket.
Yeah, starting on Vander's dealership here, who just drew into this nice 4-pin Onko now. So their hand's not too far from Tempa. They got this 8-pin, which could accept Dora.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a kind of a nice Tanya shift there. All the shapes look like they could be Tanya.
Yeah, it just has to... Currently, like, the 1-2 so is blocking the hand, but that's definitely something you could end up getting rid of in the future.
Yeah, looking at the hand on the right, it looks alright. It has like a decent number of shapes, but no, I mean, one completed set. Across that, it's a little sad. Will need some work. And on the left, that looks very Tanya actually. Probably can call that easily.
Yeah, definitely could call for Tanya Dora 1, or if it can complete closed, become a nice, really expensive Ricci. See how that hand develops.
Oh, dealer's in a really widey Shenten now.
Yeah, they find that 5 so we can even get the Tanyo as well. Or the 2 so, either one.
Yeah.
I suppose 5-8 mon, you also just wait 2 5 so pretty much just anything but 1 so 4 so. Oh, here's a Dora. This is probably interesting. They might go for like a 1 so here if they want to try to utilize the Dora.
Nice.
This seems like a nice play.
I like that. Looks like Scott's hand has progressed pretty well. Still has all the blocks that he needs, but does have that 6-8-9 shape that will be pretty hard to fill.
Swaps out the 2 so now for a 6 mon, so even slightly wider Ishanten here.
Yeah, is that wider? I wonder if cutting 6 mon was just wider.
No, this is wider because it's like Kutsuki. You are slight 30-10 on some of the draws. Like if you draw 7-pin, you're 30-10, but there is like, yeah, it's like 7-pin, 8-pin.
I see. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is nice Kutsuki. Ooh, that's a cool draw. Okay, nice. Just going towards Tanya. This is Tenpai, right?
Yeah, that's like a mid Dama Tenpai on the 3, so I doesn't want to reach either way. I'm just gonna go ahead and Dama. It is Tanya Dora 1.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, that's Tenpai. Furitan Tenpai.
Yeah, this is the 30-10. We'll see what the... Yeah, just gonna go with the 30-10 Ricci. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
this guarantees, Ricci, Tanya, Tsumo, Dora, so Mangan on the Tsumo here.
Yeah, and this should get people to back off, hopefully. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Orbital bait out the 3, so that was definitely a push into dealer. So a little bit of fighting there from Scott. And ends up dealing into the cheaper hand. So if you're going to deal in, that wasn't the worst player to deal into there.
Sure. Alright, moving on to Scott's dealership. This hand looks like it needs some work.
It's got 2 Dora at least, so that's something.
That's true. Maybe, yeah, I was going to say Tanya, but I feel like I just see Tanya in every hand now.
It's not that crazy. When you have Dora 2, like, you're usually looking for ways to try to win with it.
Yeah.
So, definitely, like, you pick up, like, a 4-pin, draw on that 4 mon. It's like, I could definitely see it shifting over to a Tanya.
Yeah. Looks like Daniel's hand is alright. Has 1 Dora and is now connecting a lot of their tiles, so that's nice. What do they cut here? Okay. 2-1. I think I would have liked the 9-1 cut, but yeah, 2-1's okay. His hand also wants to be Tanya.
Could also be a potential for like an e2. I might have even, looking at Shimochi's hand, thought about just like, I guess 7-so's door, so that's kind of awkward to get rid of, but like, you had enough Monzu to think about Chin e2 as well.
I guess like, yeah, 4 Shanten.
It's tough to drop Dora. Maybe I would drop like an 8-pin or something. I don't know. It's just something to think about, but we'll see.
Yeah.
This is the efficient way. Now I'm just going to drop the Dora because
Yeah.
it doesn't fit directly into the hand.
Yeah, it looks like across we have a lot of shapes, but okay, nice, just getting the penchant and playing 5 blocks. And then on the left, just lots of kanchans. Yeah, and no head yet, so needs to do a little bit of work there.
Potentially find an e2 if you draw any of those middle pins. Already have 2 of the completed blocks.
Yeah. The 4-so, leaving the 6-so for door connection.
Another Monzu draw on the right.
Eats everywhere.
So the hand on the right's now perfect Ishan 10. Oh, 5-pin for Toyman now. So this is going to be Tenpai and going to go for a Dama. So this is probably trying to look for the Sanshoku upgrade with this Dama, trying to pick up a 3-mon. Right now, just currently Dama Pinfu. You also have an upgrade for Tanyo as well if you pick up the 6-mon. 3-mon would be just massive, giving Sanshoku and Tanyo all at the same time. Well, here's the Sanshoku. Now do we see the Richi? There we do. There it is. The wait 1 turn working out here with the 6-pin draw, and now has the Sanshoku chance if they win on the 3-so.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess there's like 3 unique tiles that give you like pretty big value upgrades, so I think it like, seems reasonable.
Well, this is going to be chased though. 3-mon 5-pin Champon, just a Richinomi.
Deciding to take the Champon over the Roundman, but I guess the 4-mon's a little bit safer.
Yeah, did have the option to reach with the 3-mon.
Looks like Scott's bailing out, so that's good to see. And then
Yeah, at least going to start with that safe 4-mon. Now going to drop it away from the west, so.
it looks like Shimo wants to fight this.
They do have an Ishan 10, which they could
it's just
potentially find into Senpai. That doesn't really help. That's Genbutsu, so you could just discard it. It goes for the 5-mon instead. That's also Genbutsu.
Okay, we'll find the fold now.
Yeah, and just 2 more draws. 1 more draw now.
Oh. Alright, nice.
Folds off the 8-mon, so 2 players Senpai.
Alright, moving to Daniel's dealership. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice starting hand. 1 completed block, 1 Ranman, door connector. It's pretty nice. On the right, that's another really nice hand, and it's a great fill as well. Is, I think, Ishanten? No?
Still 2 Shanten, but
yeah.
close.
And it looks like Scott's opening up, and as the Haku pair, Chun pair, 1 Dora, this could just be like an easy 3900 hand.
Juso pickup. We're only 1 block away from Honitsu here.
Yeah, you can make this a long gun pretty easily.
There's the Ishan 10 draw. Or that's actually Tenpai now. I didn't see that they drew into Ishan. No, sorry, it's still Ishan 10. Okay.
The Ryankan.
There's the Sozu draw. Yep, and there's Dora immediately just like says, I am absolutely honey too. Let's just cut the door right away.
Yep.
Which is like, it does make sense to want to go honey too with this hand when you have the two Yakuhai, you can make a potential Mangan.
Yeah, man, you really want to go 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku with the hand on the right, but it's just so awkward.
Yeah, it is
Maybe
a
four,
bit
five,
tough to get
six.
to. 456 would work if you could find a 4-pin.
Yeah.
Oh, we cut the 9 so.
Not sure why.
Yeah, I'm not sure why either.
But see, dealer has progressed to like a very Tanya looking hand and open for a wrench on here. Full efficiency. What's going on across? Let's see. We have Ipeco. I guess we just have like 6 good blocks here.
Yeah. Do have 4 pairs, but not looking. Oh, we're actually just going to call for Tanya instead.
Sounds reasonable to me. It's starting to get late. Still like 3 Shanten or 2 Shanten.
There. Oh, it's not the Tempai draw. We dropped the pair at some point. Right, because we had the Ryokan shape. This is still a wider Yishansen now.
Yeah, and that gives us value because that's our own Yaku.
Well, keeping that 7-mon does result in a Tempai here. On the Champon weight from Scott.
Oh, wow. I don't know how he avoided that deal in, but that's very nice.
Well, the 9-mon wouldn't work with Tanya. So
Oh,
just
my
throws
bad.
that back.
Yeah, mixing up the players. You're right. And then we'll probably lock in 7-mon as the pair. Okay. We'll officially do it here. Okay, that is Tenpai.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. We're gonna take a 3-mon. Ricci waiting on 3-mon? Looks like it. Ricci non-Dora 1.
Yeah, there's one left in the wall.
And you'll see if they can find their way to Tempai as well. Draws a dangerous 7-pin. 7-pin and 2-mon, neither looking safe. 2-mon being Dora. That is definitely some hesitation to drop that one. Instead, yep, just gonna go 6-mon. Has said I have 2 danger styles. I don't want to push either of them. Let me just break my Yishanten.
It's a good decision. 5-1. Ooh,
the 3-mon.
Just how. Let's see if there's a
Oh, there's some Ura. You got your Ura.
Damn. That's the painful deal in.
Ura 3 for the Hanimon.
Alright. We're on to me. Let's see. This hand's not bad at all. It's gonna be kind of hard to get value here, just starting with cutting the penchant, but it does look like it could turn into pain food, not too much difficulty. On the right, wow, that's a lot of Yakubai. I'm not sure what to do with it, but I guess it's just kind of drop all the Yakubai, see what happens. Maybe you could have forced some like Honitsu like thing here, but not drawing Lindora.
It's kind of a mess.
Yeah. Across we have kind of a Tanya looking hand. Not the best shapes, but not too hard to just secure Tanya there. And then on the left, lots of Kanshuns, lots of Penshuns. Yeah. Okay.
Killer's hand looking pretty quick here.
Yeah.
If they can manage to complete, like, they're kind of bad shapes are this 1, 1, 2, 8, 9, 9. If they can complete like one of those, they'll have a pretty quick hand here. With strong Pinsu and Sozu shapes. Another 4-pin. Might drop like the 8-pin because Oh, actually, I can drop the 1 mon. I was thinking if you drop the 8 pin, you don't lose any acceptance because you can still advance Shanten on the 7 pin draw.
Yeah, I think
regardless.
they're making a Chinitsu play here as well.
Yeah, actually, that is the biggest reason to go 1 mon for sure. If you can, you're pretty close to Chinitsu, so it's definitely and you don't have like much value outside of the Chinitsu, so yeah. Actually, I like this. This could definitely work.
Okay.
Oh, so we're gonna go for Tanya.
I guess this works. It's technically Shanten, and 4 pins your pair.
Yeah. It's pretty fast. It's a little cheap, but it's definitely a fast way to try to win the hand.
Yeah, makes sense. And if
Some of
you're
the
a dealer, go ahead.
Some of the hand on the right is actually advancing. That hand has made it all the way to Ishan 10 already.
Yeah, you're right. And there's so many Sozu draws that upgrade like the weight here, so yeah. It looks like everybody's gonna have really cheap hands. I guess that's what happens when Hatsu's Dora, but
yeah.
Okay, looks like Scott opens up for his own Tanya hand, and that's a nice draw. Let's see. Now can pawn into Tenpai, G into Tenpai. Oh wow.
Still not quite Senpai, but this is pretty wide here. Gonna go for the 8 pin.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess the most efficient cut.
Yeah, this is like a headless Yishan 10, so like you have like a lot of tiles to get you to Senpai. Like 2, 3, 4 mon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 work.
Yeah, because it's just
It's
Shavo.
a lot of things. Anyways.
It's like one of those hands they give you in like the tiles and types.
Yeah, 6 would work. So it's 2 through 7 pin, 2 through 4 mon. A lot of tiles.
Okay. Yeah, the hand on the left is just very it's rough. So I think that's Ishant.
Oh. We're gonna see a chi into Tenpai here. We're thinking about it. We are gonna go for it. Takes the 2 mon Tonki.
Okay. I guess it's the only Tenpai.
Yeah, you could choose 2 mon or 4 mon. Might as well wait on the 2 mon, I think, between those.
Oh. That's Tenpai. Wait, reach it?
Beach.
Okay.
We're gonna go for it. Richi Tanyo.
Okay. They're just trying to stay Tenpai here.
Oh, sorry, it's not Tanyo. Excuse me, there's a 9 pin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other Tanyos, not the Richi.
Oh, let's go.
Richi Nomi Ipatsu. Ura as well? No, not quite the Mongon.
Not everyone can work a 3 like that. Right. Now we have Vander as dealer. Let's see. Okay, that looks like a pretty fast hand. Unfortunately not double tone, but
yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah. On the right, that hand looks a little sadder. Looks kind of Chantage, but I guess that's reasonable with 1 pin Dora. If you can pair up the 1 pin, you might be able to just force a Chanta here.
Home.
There's going to be the East called.
Home.
All right. Looks like Mi is going for a pretty fast hand too. Has a couple conchants to fill, but has a lot of time to upgrade.
Or is a nice pickup across the way here. Hand's still missing a lot though. Needs a pair, needs some more blocks.
Yeah. It's a nice draw. Okay, fixing the round man.
This does advance to Ishan 10. We do have a potential free 10 because of that 6 pin so that was discarded on turn 1. Oh, now you can get rid of it, so there you go. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Thinking about a chi, but it's kind of hard to really No potential way to call there.
That just drops the Dora shape.
Yeah, keeping the 1 mana around. Perhaps seeing something in the Monzu.
Okay, it's a nice Conchan fill. Still headless, but I think
Yeah.
there's just so many ways to make a head here.
It's a strong 2-Shanten, that's for sure.
That's one.
Yeah, that was like not the way I was expecting the fan to find a head, but it certainly works.
The
And
6/7, hoping to maybe take another Dora. Oh wait, makes sense. Oh, that's Tenpai, 4/7 pin.
And there are loose 4/7 pins in Mi's hand.
Yeah. Won't feel too bad dealing into this, but. Oh, that'll be a call.
Alright, what are we dropping here? Oh, it's the 2-pin! That was the one that doesn't deal in.
If we get an 8-pin, we're out. We're out clean.
Yep.
Okay.
Chi.
Okay. Scott calling for Tanya. Oh, is that 8-pin?
Okay, takes the perfect. Yeah, I guess like a lot of calls on the board late in the hand doesn't make sense as we suck at Gearing, so
Yeah.
takes the
17.
perfect, holds the 7-pin.
Damn, someone's gonna deal in here. I just don't know who's in here.
Yeah, these cells are awfully loose. You could potentially dodge. Okay, yeah, 3-pin. Nice avoids it here.
Damn, it's like Russian roulette. You just keep spinning the wheel.
3-pin. That was a nice. Okay,
Okay.
now the 4-pin. No, almost avoided it. 3-pin was a good dodge, but either way, it wasn't a huge hand. It was just the East only.
Yeah. This dealer hand looks pretty solid. It has, I don't know, completed set, knock up a gray. Very Tanya looking. Let's see. On the right, we have a chin pair. No Dora, but good draw into it. Across, that's a Hatsuanko, 8-pin Anko. What's going on there? Let's see. I don't see how to get any more Valley there. Maybe Sanoko, but.
There's 22 chance as well, although it doesn't seem to be going that direction with the 1-pin discard.
Yeah, it's true. And on the left, we have a East pair, but we are no longer in East round, so not super useful.
4-pin draw is pretty useful, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like kind of overblocked there, but as these
Dealer
pensions
picks up a south pair, so potential to call for another hand here.
Yeah.
If they want.
Ooh. That could be a call and just fixing it through, so oh, I guess not.
Have to make a decision how much they value this Conchan that accepts the Dora, or do they just take their 2 Ryemen shapes? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, I think. Just get rid of this Conchan. Ryemen is just a lot more efficient. Ooh, Dora draw. Really nice for Toyman, who's had actually into a headless Onko Ishan 10 now. Or it could actually go 2 4-pin. Yeah, this is even better.
Yeah, that's
Now
great.
you just take the Ryantan shape and find a pair that way.
Okay, nice. I like that Penjan cut.
Oh, Khan, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, why not?
One mon Dora actually helps nobody. Well, I guess it potentially helps dealer if they find the one mon.
Yeah. This seems actually very good on the
Each.
wall.
There's gonna be our first Ricci on the right. Just Ricci Chun. Had to break away from the Onko to give the Ryumen weight.
Each.
Yes,
Ricci
they
Nomi.
don't
Oh,
get
immediately.
Chin either.
And oh, this is gonna be expensive. Onward Kame Dora, Ricci Ipatsu Ipeko Dora. With 2 Uro chances? Okay, didn't get the Uro, but yeah, this is gonna be a Mongon. The
Yeah,
Ipatsu to Kame is tough.
that's rough.
Oh, nice Pinzu. Yeah, immediately 4-mon. we agree here. This is nice Pinzu.
Yeah. I wonder if I would like the 8 so first, probably.
You could hedge like
Okay.
doing non-Honitsu
Boom.
things, but it's going straight for the 4-mon. Although now he's gonna keep the 8-so and goes for the south, which does get called.
Yeah, with the pay Dora, I think the Honeysu gets even stronger.
Yeah. He's like maybe now that the 5-so's been paired up, at least not too interested in Honitsu. We'll see if Chinitsu might make them end up deciding to drop Sozu later in the future.
Ooh,
Oh, there's more
keep
pin.
coming.
I mean, you have this many pin tiles in the first row. It's awfully tempting to go for the Chinitsu.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, the hand on the right is progressing very nicely, already into perfect Ishan 10.
Yep. Cross. It's actually not a bad hand. Just needs to fill that pen, John. And is going to keep nice loading tiles to try to get some upgrades. On the left, that looks like they're going for like a quick 1k, but shapes are not perfect.
I think actually go for the 1 pin, so
Each.
dealer not too interested in this Chinitsu, and looks like they wouldn't have had much time to build it anyways, as we do see Ricci Pinfu coming over from the right, with the Tuso being the Ipatsu draw here, but let's see, you actually don't have that much to defend with.
Yeah, exactly.
You could try just go straight for 4 pin, just like, I'm not even going to try to defend, it's too difficult, so let's just make an efficient discard.
Yeah, I like that. And then, yeah. Okay, defensive. Ishanten for Kami here.
Yeah, he's willing to go ahead and discard the 2-mon for it. I suppose doesn't have a lot else to defend with anyways.
Yeah.
Each.
Oh, here's going to be a Tempai for dealer, who immediately Ricci's. Taking a Ricci Nomi chase here on the 7-so.
Yeah, it's a sad tell for Tempai because just you were Tanya on almost everything except for the dive feed. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's 1 7-cell left and 3 2 5-cells left.
Oof, Toyman doesn't have a lot to defend. We'll probably go with the 6-so, just defending against the first Ricci, and luckily passed against dealer as well.
Ooh, a 2-cell. But that doesn't come out.
It's also dangerous against both the Riccis, so that one might get held.
Yeah, this 3-6 Suji does not look great. Oh. It's Tempai though. I mean,
Yeah, you push 6-mon, which is it's okay. Goes for 7 pin instead.
Okay.
7 pin Suji to the 4 pin,
And gets you 2 more times with safety.
and could potentially find Tempai, but no, it doesn't. Just go 7 7 7, and goes to exhaustive.
Oh no, pretty good result for dealer. Get to keep your dealership. Right. What is this hand? Bad shapes of Yakuhai. Alright.
Immediately
Just does
cutting
not want to
the
play.
Kanshan, yeah. Maybe trying to keep all the Yakuhai to try to pair one of those up.
Maybe even trying to go the sheet from here.
Yeah, Kokushi from 7. I guess it's You know, it sometimes works. You might be right. They might be Kokoshi from 7. Just looking at their hand saying, I'm not going to win a normal hand. I'll just try for a Kokoshi.
Yeah, I like the Cheetoy edge as well. I mean, Cheetoy from 3, 2 pairs never feels good, but you know, what else can you do?
Certainly does look like a Kokoshi, though.
On the right, we have, I don't know, tons of blocks. Not the best blocks, but not too bad. Cross, we have lots of pairs. We have 4 pairs.
4 pairs. Could also end up going Tanyo. Just cut 1 pin, 1 pin. No, 1 pin's Dora, so actually, I take that back. I don't like this idea anymore.
Ooh. I wonder if that opens up Toy Toy. Toy Toy's still awkward here with the 5-mon force up there, but if they come out, they might just start forcing it.
Chi.
We're going to see a Chi here, and then I guess we're going to be trying Chinitsu from here, or I think it looks like the closest.
It's not Tanya. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's Tanya Chitsu. I can't really tell. I don't know.
I think that's the closest Yaku from here.
Is it? I think 9-mon, 9-mon, 9-mon's closer.
Yeah, although I don't really know why he would Chi 6/8 to drop 999, so I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, just like Shunton wise, but you know, whatever. We'll see what happens there.
There, good call, good call. That is, you're right. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, that was a 5 pin. That's still really good. But I thought it was a 4 pin for a second. That's good.
Yeah.
5 pin also very good.
Okay, now Ishunton.
Chi. Pom.
Okay.
Oh,
Chi.
we have another. So this is Toy
Toy.
Pawn.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
this one makes sense. It's Ishanten, and it gives you it's the
Yeah.
Dora as well. So Toy Dora 3.
Yeah, just put the fear in the other players. Okay.
She must decide to give it up. They just didn't come together. So Tempai on the left, 5/8 mon.
Right. Looks like dealer is still playing this hand probably for, I don't know. It's like Hatsu has 1 left, Chin has 1 left. Okay, looks like they're mostly like folding.
Yeah.
Reasonable. Oh, 5-1. Okay.
Kang.
There's a con. This is Tempai, but yeah, no, it's like you almost want to think like, at what point do you? Okay, it's Sumo.
Oh.
Because I think there was like 16 tiles left or something, so it's like it's not crazy just to take the Tempai.
Yeah.
But when you had door 3, they were still dreaming of the Toy.
We're at 4 with that con.
Oh, okay, this is a good high pie.
Yeah, what should we do with this? I guess you have a Dora, you have Ton Hatsu. It's only guaranteed 58.
Yeah.
This is guaranteed 64, right? Or no, guaranteed even more. Guaranteed 77. It's like 444.
Are you counting the foo? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big hand.
It's like if I think it's possible this only ends at 30 foo, but it's not too likely.
Yeah. Just need to find a pair somewhere else.
It would need to be like pawn one of the Yakuhai and then end on like a Ryamen Ron.
Yeah. 442. Yeah, you're right. I see.
Pom.
Okay, we got an early 2-mon pawn.
Chi.
Looks like another Toy attempt here.
Okay.
Chief and dealer, who's just setting themselves up for an Ishan 10.
Yeah, feels bad because we might have to drop Dora, but you could also just take the Conchon.
Yep.
I wonder. I would have liked the 4-mon cut and just playing the Ryankon 579.
Oh yeah, that could work as well if you want to utilize the Dora.
Oh, nice. That's another Anko. So looks like
Boom.
Here's going to be the
pretty
Tempai.
close.
And this is also another way this hand only ends at 35 if it runs now. Five pin
Yeah,
is
let's,
Tempai, but doesn't want to take this. Really trying
yeah,
to get
these
what a
Dora
Sanshoku looks like. Here's another Tempai. Okay, decides to take this one. Kind of the same thing as last turn. Maybe just like viewed it as a sign.
Yeah, one turn later, you're like, yeah, whatever, I'll take it. Remon is a sad wait though, because there are no more in the wall. Oh,
Hatsu's gonna come out. So Scott gets to keep their dealership.
would have wanted a few more points of that hand, but I guess you gotta take what you gotta get, or what you get. This looks like it could be. Oh, that's a nice draw. Draws the Yonko of East. I guess this gives you a couple options. You could either open for a quick hand, keep it, try to reach you for a big hand. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we've seen Scott be pretty willing to open a lot of their hands though, so would not be surprised to see them try to win another quick hand here.
Makes sense. Alright, so it should be the cut here. Oh, yeah.
Just gonna start with the 5 pin.
On the right, that hand looks not too bad actually. It has 2 completed sequences. Oh, 3 completed sets and a pair.
Kutsuki Ishan-sen already with that
Yeah.
Anko draw.
Boom.
There's gonna be the pawn. So this is Ishan-sen for dealer. It's gonna be Tempai on the right. Is this good enough? Let's see what they decide to do. It's reaching Yomi, waiting on 7 mon.
Yeah, I like that. Just throw it back. Like, I think value-wise, we really want to try to extend Pinsu. Try to get some door acceptance. This is awkward because we don't have Tanya, but yeah, what can you do? To the left, we have a chin pair, but and one Dora. And 6, 7, 8's not a possibility.
Chi.
Alright, taking it.
Here's another Tempai, about 2 mon. 2 mon looks like it could be an okay weight. Yep, there we go, Ricci.
Take it. Sees the door come out, I guess, and you're just like, okay, probably don't have that much time left. Wider each on 10, but this 2-1 is hanging a little bit.
Oh, the Chumon comes out. Trying to push
Right.
the hand from Toyman, but just for Shinomi.
Right, we are on Daniel's dealership. So, let's see what's going on here. Not a bad starting hand, actually. Uncompleted set, Furion Men, created another shape, but has door acceptance as well. On the right, we have. It's a solid hand, I guess. Yeah. The cross. It's a little sad, but you do have the Haku pair that'll speed it up. And looks like it'll be like a called like 2,000 points.
I think it's pretty decent. I mean, it's. I guess you want. It's not enough to get first place, but it's definitely. You could close in, like you could win 2,000 pretty quickly here from Toyman. It seems like for the call.
Especially if you get like another Dora-Kutsuki-tail. Ooh, like that. That's like a really nice way to accept some more Dora. If they were there. But unfortunately Dora are on the Scott's hand, whose hand looks pretty good. It's Tushan Wait, sorry, it's Tenpai. It's Chitoi Tenpai. Oh, no, sorry. I misread
Getting
the
there.
hand. Chitoi Ishanten. But, yeah,
Yeah,
damn.
it's close.
What's the normal hand? Okay. So now it's just normal. Oh no.
Breaks the 5-pin. You still have normal hand Ishanten.
Yeah, I just want that Dora.
Yeah, could have.
Sumo.
Oh, there's a Tsumo. Yeah, the Dora could have cut the 3-mon, but go for the Dora. Yeah,
That's really close. It's anyone's game,
2,300
I
point
guess.
difference. Shimocha looking for quick at least 2-han hand, which they could get closed, or they could potentially get if they find a Dora and go Tanya.
Yeah.
See what direction they go.
Yeah, that hand kind of screams Tanya. I mean, especially that 5-step pair. Yeah, looks like they see it as well. You try to
Right.
get that
Tanya
2-han.
or Nomi, you would need to rely on something lucky happening to get first place.
Yeah. I think probably aiming for like 3 Tanya sounds reasonable here.
Boom.
Okay.
Scott just go ahead and call here. It's pretty tough for them to gyuck to anyone, but if they do win, they can make sure that at least they're not the only player below 30,000.
It's true.
And it looks like we have a Chanta Chi, which also does have a Yakuhai South as another plan.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that hand, it might have been nice just like, well, I guess they have something really, like, they really just want to win 1 Han, like.
Yeah, they get a nice little bonus for that.
Yeah, so into their condition makes sense here. The dealer has progressed a good amount, has like cut the 1 pins, progressed towards Tanya. Nice, like increasing the point buffer.
7-so does give you Ryamen Ryamen Ishanten now for Shimocha.
Yeah.
2-so, well, you can now accept the door for Kamicha. Looks like there still is 2 left of those in the wall.
Would you take like a Richinomi as like Kami or as like Shimo?
Easily, yeah, because you Tsumo and you get first place.
Yeah, but Simo's enough or as enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you would immediately slam because it's not like you're in danger of dropping to a third, so there's no reason to.
Yeah.
There's not to here. We're gonna see it. You even have it's not even know me because you have the
We have the
4-mon
Peiko
here.
chance. Yeah, because the reason I asked is because they cut the 4-2-4 pin rather than the 7-8. So, but I guess if you're like happy taking this Richinomi, then like that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you just want the wider acceptance there. Like, both those shapes accept the same amount of Tanyo tiles.
Yeah.
And there it is. That's gonna be first place.
Nice. We're on top? Nope. But that is enough to overtake.
Yeah, so nice Gyok 10 there right at the end. Get a very solid plus 30 first place there. Well done by Vander.
Yeah, we
had
see
me in second, and third Daniel with just couldn't quite get above 30,000, and then Scott had a pretty rough game there.
Yeah, that he puts Takame Dylan was really sad, but
Yeah,
that is Mahjong.
Quite unfortunate.
Alright, what's the next game we should watch? Should we watch something in progress? Wait for this next game.
I wouldn't mind bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Lucas, where do you live?
South Carolina.
You see. Oh yeah. I did take the Psychoisen protest last weekend. It was an experience. Um, Results have not been announced. I guess for the viewers, I'm talking to a silent Nathaniel who's asking me questions.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Um,
muted. Well, let me unmute myself so that I can ask you about this because I'm really curious about the exam. Lucas, you did not take the exam, did you?
No, I've like looked over the paper tests online that are available,
Not
but
very good.
no, I haven't.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, no, a great deal of people were studying, and some folks flew out from all around the country. Other people came out from the West Coast. I think they held the exams on 2 different days, one for the West Coasters and one for everyone else. Is that correct?
I think it was actually just California the second day and
Okay.
everyone else the first day, because all the Seattle folks actually took it the first day.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but
I
yeah, it
imagine.
was, I don't know, really intense. Like I've never, it was so much pressure. I've been taking a test for years now, and yeah, but yeah. So like basically, like we took a paper test, we had an interview. During the interview, they kind of like showed you your test score. So I was like, damn. But yeah, we don't have the formal results yet. There was actually a practical at the end too, which was very interesting. We were like playing a hunch on, and then they were coming around asking questions about our decision making, which I thought was really fun.
Did you were there any questions that were memorable to you that
I think I didn't get any asked any like particularly hard questions. I got asked about some like folding decisions on like why I folded with particular tiles. Sometimes they came around and asked if we remembered like chi dashi, pon dashi, so that's like the tile that comes out after you pon or chi, which is just generally a good tile to remember. So, but yeah, I think it was a lot of fun. Definitely exhausting though.
very good? Well, I know I personally am quite looking forward to hearing the results from that. I don't suppose you have a timeline on that, but
They said we should be getting results within a week of the exam, and so the exam was Sunday, so within like a couple of days, I think I'm expecting to know.
very good. Well, hopefully by our next Arnold broadcast, we'll be able to announce a new set of U.S. pros.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I do have
Fingers
this
crossed.
B2 table just about loaded up. I
Oh,
think they
shit.
are in
Okay, that looks really
progress.
exciting. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
Caden. I've been coaching Caden a little bit. See if he's been taking the coaching. All right. Right. What's been going on? So we are in South 1. And it's like we have, let me check. We have, how do you pronounce Agent Seto's name? Ian? Ian, okay. Ian has the lead, and then it looks like Luis is close behind, Caden's close behind, and honestly, TJ's also close behind. It's a really close game right now.
Yeah, we do currently already have a Ricci, pretty early turn 3 here. Just waiting on that 8-mon Ricci door 1, which looks like currently 3 being held, with some potential for fighting here. There's like Ishan 10 for Shimocha. Dealer's also called, and there's an Ishan 10 as well. And then Toyman also looking at a Chito Ishan 10 as well, so.
Like Caden has a Dora pair, also Tanya possibility. Looks like he really wants to fight this. Don't hate it.
These Sozu are so bad from Toyman. What is going to be the discard here? I could just 6-1 and it passes, 7 so. It does maintain Ishan 10.
This one is safe. Nice. Just throws it back. Oh, Caden has now gotten a Sunman-chan. Nice. Now probably safely get into Tenpai.
Yeah, went for the 7-pin Suji, and
Boom.
that one passed. Here's going to be the West pawn. That was Yakuhai, so it does now give the
Ooh.
Shampon Senpai.
Dong.
And that, there you go, 9-so deals in. Nice Suji trap there from the 6-so, but
Oh, whoops. I thought
here's
8-mon was
the...
Dora. It's 2-mon Dora. The highlighted tiles tricked me. Thought we were in Mod Soul, shiny tiles.
Does pick up a 1300 and a Ricci stick along the way, so...
Oh.
Pretty important points in this really close game. This is remarkably close here. We
Yep.
have 1900 points separating last place from first place.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, I guess everyone's just racing to build their quick 1k hand. It's just so impactful here.
Yeah, the end is fast approaching. Currently south too, but the rounds can slip away pretty quickly.
Yeah, the dealer's hand looks alright. Needs a little bit of work, but has a lot of nice floating tiles that they can stick something near. It's like TJ's hand. I don't know. Maybe we could do like a Sanshoku, but probably not. Yeah, all your blocks are kind of better than like a terminal sequence. Not across. Alright, just so many pinch ons.
And on the left is looking pretty good here. Already just cut the 8-so, just committing to this Tanya with like Chitoi, Toi angles.
Yeah, that looks really nice to call, actually. You can get
Yeah,
like a form
definitely. I
on there.
think that was what they were imagining when they went for the 8-so discard.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just want to cut that 6-pin too. Like, I think. Ooh. Oh, wait, does not take it. Huh. Oh.
Form on discard. Oh yeah, I guess just wanting to keep the
Go
7-9.
variation.
Oh, did we not see a... We didn't see a
Yeah,
form on pawn.
take it.
Oh.
Kang.
Now we see a con... Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Wait, what? The Suwako with door 4? What? Wait, this is Menton Toi Sananko. Door 4 is Baimon
This is
Yasume
actually
Ron.
so disgusting, too.
Is Baimon
And
Yasume Yakuman Takame?
there's 1/7 so left.
Sananko? Did I not even say Sananko? Is it
Okay, so there's
Tenmon?
only there's only 1/7 so left.
Beach.
But man, if we find it, that's gonna be crazy.
And we have a Ricci
Hey.
here. This is dangerous.
Yeah,
Alright,
we can't
see what
here.
happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the 3 is completely dead.
Might get Kondoe, honestly.
There still looks like two of the... No, there's one tile left. There's a 7-so left. That's it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that
Oh,
is
there is the 7, so that's the last one. It does not look
no way
safe
it
at
comes
all.
out. There's no way, right?
No, I don't think
Alright.
so.
Okay, so all the tiles are held now. Unless TJ completely runs out of safe tiles, it looks like it'll probably be a draw.
Oh,
That's really
there's a
unfortunate.
Suji, but the 4-so would be safe first. What else is
Amazing.
there?
TJ just has like every deal in tile.
We're fine. We got enough safe tiles. Well, perhaps the Ricci was, I guess, like the advantage of Ricci is if you're really aiming for Yakuman, but could have potentially gone like Dama Baimon there, and maybe would have had better chances to win.
I love reaching my Sudanko Senpais, but yeah, that might have been a case where you already have so much value that,
Because like a Baimon is basically also like almost guaranteed first as well, so it's just worth so much.
True. Look at this dealer hand, that's really nice. 2 completed sets, 2 Mariana hands, just need to find a pair somewhere.
Hand on the left is also really good, starting with the Dori Yaku high pair though. That could be a first place hand.
Definitely. And oh, that's a nice pickup too. It's Dushunton, but really nice shapes. On the right, we have Luis. Just calling for a quick hand. I mean, 1,000 point hands are so valuable here. It will put him in first. And across we have a chin pair, which he decided
Cheats.
not to call because
This was
he's
already a
Chito
cheat, so yeah, already a cheat to a
Yeah.
tempai.
Just waiting for him
Decides to go
okay.
to Ricci, which I suppose does give you a larger first place if you win the hand. But
it
this
drops
Ricci's, yeah, exactly. It's not without its cost.
Ooh,
Oh man,
such a
because this is not quite tempai. Yeah, never mind. It's still
Ishan.
Yushanten.
Pin 7 pin. Okay.
Yeah, this could be a costly Ricci if there's like a. Oh, well, never mind. The one still comes out, so it's not a costly Ricci. It does secure the first place.
Right.
too. Okay, so there you go. The Ricci given some extra points. Oh, that's right. That wasn't all last. Why did I think that was all last? I got a little confused. I think the Yakuman Senpai broke my brain there. Forgot that one was still in South too. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense how people were playing.
This is a nice dealer hand.
This
This
is
can pretty
it's
easily
really
turn
nice.
into Honitsu. Already have 4 blocks. And let's see. It's kind of like it might only be alright.
Yeah,
Home.
like there's already the pawn and then Sozu.
You kind of have to. No, I mean that's fine, but I just
You
like
could
selling
bring
for
one
1,500
Han,
it's just so
one
sad.
yeah, one Han.
Okay.
Home.
Now you pawn, now you cut Sozu. Really wants to.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You just want to wrench on, but like, man, I'm just so greedy. Like, there's no way.
I think it's very reasonably greedy here.
Oh, let's see what's going on the left or on the right. That's kind of hard hand to read. You have like the 17 Unko. You have lots of pairs Unkos. Kind of want to progress to
Now you cut
2.
Sozu. Now you cut Sozu. 8 pin. Kutsuki Honitsu.
Yeah, it's just so good.
Sozu.
Oh, well.
This 3-so weight's not even good.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Anyway,
we're so attached to it.
let's see what else is going on. I think it's interesting that Kaden didn't choose to call the chin. I guess he really doesn't want to win 2K here because it's not enough to go
Cheat.
Yeah.
80K. So he's
Well,
trying to
now.
get more value.
Yeah, now cheese for the Sanshoku.
Anshoku Dora Chin. I guess that's technically enough. Oh, damn.
Well, you can't really get all that. You would need to find another pair at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to make 3 on there. Maybe if we get dark pair, that's really nice, but that's one of the few ways I see it there.
7 Mon filling the penchant for the Ricci here. The Ricci to get a Yaku makes a lot of sense here. Get the Ryomen weight 4-7 so.
Oh, that's so many highlighted tiles.
Speaking of the 4-7 so, yeah, there they are.
Yeah,
Let's have Ryomen Ishan 10. And they're currently 4th, so I definitely imagine there's going to be some amount of fighting here.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense for them to call, I don't think. I think they're probably going to try to go for a Ricci.
Yeah, they're each on 10. They also have Tanya. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, doesn't want to push 4-pin. I guess like there is something we said about. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with it. About not wanting to make your 4th even worse.
3-so hits the exact right player, so maybe they saw something we didn't. Oh, Dora pair. Let's see. Dora Tanya. Or Dora Tanya. Yeah. On the right, we have pretty good shapes, honestly. Yeah. Pretty good shapes. Kind of looks like it'll just be Ricci Tanya, but a 6 would be a huge upgrade. Dora, you get Tanya. Oh, sorry, not Tanya. If you get 6 you get Tanya. Okay. That's too many blocks, so it cuts the block. Makes sense.
This is already Tenpai from Toyman here. Picks up the Dora.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for a Dama on the 3-pin.
Home.
Yeah, no Yaku, but there's just so many upgrades on the Pinsu side. I kind of like just cutting 2 pin, because you're not going to take the reach, you might as well just try to get as many upgrades as you can. Okay. Healer locks in the 6-mon pair. Is Caden's plan here? Richie Pinfu, Dora. Alright, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I guess
Oh.
I'm gonna go. Oh,
Veitsu
alright.
mode.
Richie.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Fritzen
Let's go,
Ricci.
Caden. Which weight does he
What
take?
weight are they gonna go for?
Yeah, 147.
Alright.
Richie Sumo Dora is enough. So, I like this.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna deal in.
Chi.
Does not look good, but Lachey, you're in last place. Not getting last here.
Sumo.
Hey!
Okay, well they get it. Let's see if they hit the arrow. This is
Okay.
kind of a pretty big swing. They don't get the arrow, but they do get about 30,000 here.
Yeah, that's nice. Do they also overtake? Yeah.
Oh, it was enough.
It does overtake.
Yeah, it was actually just enough.
That's
What's
nice.
there with the just barely. So there you go. The Dama into the Fritzen Ricci working out.
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, I'm down with the table.
Fritzen Ricci,
Lucas, are
huh?
there other? Yeah. Lucas, are there other Ricci players where you live?
There's some about like an hour north, but I don't go up there that often because it's so much more convenient to play online than driving for 2 hours.
Yeah, this is a call.
Yeah, very, very understandable.
Call for players in what, South Carolina, you said?
Well, there actually is a club in South Carolina, but not near where I am.
Okay.
Honestly, like having a
An
club
hour
within
away
an hour of me.
from the main South Carolina club. Call for players in that area. Find Lucas. We'll get a second club.
He'll train you.
The club near me is actually like based out of like Charlotte.
I see.
Which isn't too far, but
Yeah, we'll catch game 2 from this table, and I do want to point out really quickly that 2 of these players we're going to actually get to see again very soon. In a couple days on November 2nd, it's a Saturday, early in the morning, they're going to be waking up to play in the IORMC, International Online Ricci Mahjong Competition. Both Caden and TJ have qualified for Team USA. So if you want to cheer them on early in the morning, you can certainly do so.
What a draw.
turn 3
Early
Oya
the second.
Tenpai. Probably not gonna reach you, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
It's not too hard to improve a Tonki weight.
And that's improvement.
Each.
Yep.
Not great because the one thing just came out, but and the one thing gets stuck in Luis's hand.
Might just defend here. Nope,
Okay.
they're just gonna deal in Nipatsu there.
Thoughts pin to their Dora. Oh, and the Dora for 12k. That's a rough start.
That is definitely a rough start, yeah. Potentially could have gone for the honor pair drop, which might have been a little bit safer, but wanted to.
Yeah, Seed's like.
I guess I
basically
thought
no
maybe the
CGs.
terminal was good enough, but wasn't good
kinda
enough
like-
that time.
Yeah, so like there's like no Sujis left, might as well just like, what are the odds this deals in?
Quick call of the north here with the door pair to go along with it, which could give in some points here.
Yeah, could even have like a Honitsu pivot there. A lot of Sozu. Ooh, even more. Yeah, seeing Honitsu. And on the right, those are a lot of pairs. Has 4 pairs already?
Oh, we're Onko now.
That's crazy.
And potentially could be Honitsu Honeyman, like you said, if they drew. Let's see, how would they get there? If they drew something around 6-0 and then wanted to be greedy. Like if they, what if they drew like a 6-0 itself, right? Then you have like Tatsumaki to find a pair, and then if you feel greedy and want to wait on a penchant instead of a Ryamen for Honeyman, something like that. Or like if you paired up 1-so 2-so. Okay, well, or do you just draw 8 mana if you want to? I have to imagine, yeah, Tempai does get taken here on that 3-so.
6-so might be a nice draw still, though. Drop the 1-so, take the upgrade. Wonder if 5-so or 6-so is better. 6-so.
6-so could potentially improve the weight easier on a 1-so 2-so draw, like we just saw right there.
Yeah.
So like now they're on a Shampoo, but if they went for 6-so, they would have had a Intotsu.
Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like Caden's opening up as well. And it's a little slow. It has that Dora that you really
need. Never mind. It was the Intotsu was a bait.
Yep.
Sumo the 6-so gets the Mongon.
And we are on to Luis's dealership trying to get some of those points back. Let's see.
Well, and Ishan Ten's a good way to potentially do that.
Let's cut Tone. Oh.
Yeah, maybe doing this to preemptively set the Suji trap. I just don't know how much difference there is between like a Suji trap set with a Forcer Ricci and just a regular, like an earlier Forcer. It makes a big difference when it's like a 2 or a 3 that you're setting a Suji trap for, but
yeah,
usually that like, because there's no like Ryonkon shape which cuts Ricci's with the 4 and waits on the 1.
That is very true, yeah.
Also,
oh,
that's a reason to keep the Tone though.
Oh.
There you go. Just pair up Tone. Actually going 1-so 1-so. This is a little bit. This is more efficient because the 1-so is once cut.
Yeah. But the value play is kind of a 9-17 probably. You really want all the Han you can get. Oh, let's Monk. Yeah. Oh. That's why you keep like the 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just so many upgrades there.
We wouldn't have the East pair though then, so do you consider that?
That is very true. You're right.
Although I guess the East pair is locked up here, Mochi Mochi, so that one's not coming out. Haku's still in the wall though. Tell this the tile that could potentially come out if there's a Ricci.
There's also a 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku.
Yeah, 5-pin draw, you cut the 5-so. Give yourself a Sanshoku. And on the left, already an Itsu Tempai just called for a 1-Han hand here, looking for that 3-so.
Yeah, I like that. Just shut down the people who have all the Dora, which is not you. Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, it actually is going to get kept here with the breaking away from the 9-7 instead. Keeping the... This is a 30-10 shape, so some potential issues, but I guess it's better than immediately dealing in.
Sure. Sensing some danger, so that's nice. Yeah, of course that would be such a good draw. Oh. Okay. Yeah, all the blocks are kind of sad. So.
Here's Haku. This will get called, and does take this Tempai here. 30-10 or so.
There's no forces left, unfortunately.
Oh, actually just preemptively breaks it. I don't know if that's really necessary. think you maybe could have held on to the tempi there.
Yeah. I think he was just trying to treat the 1-mon as like a good skill or something and try to get
Yeah.
something better.
3d10's
Always
not
sad
that
when
scary though. You can always still sumo it.
That's true, yeah. It's sad when you have like a terminal Kutsuki tile. It's true. Yeah.
Well, we go on to the next dealer and 7-pin draw. Already moving on. Quick 2 Shantan, Chun Anko, Dora 5-mon. This looks pretty good.
Yeah. The dream is drawing another 5-mon. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, that would be the ideal pair. Whenever you are missing a head and have a Dora, it's always like the tile you're really hoping to draw more than anything else. Now they have to choose which of the 1, 2, 4, 5s do they want to keep. They decide to drop away from the Monzu one.
I don't think it matters too much.
Now there's just like symmetrical shapes, so it's not a huge difference.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. That's another round man, but yeah. Looks like Luis had that potentially too. We just have like bad shape, bad shape, bad shape, so let's just cut from it. Okay. Like TJ is progressing their hand, but still has to basically create a new block, which might be a little rough. And on the right, that looks pretty solid. Has an Anko. Ooh, gets a pair as well.
Very wide
It's not
Ishanten.
Ishanten.
But 2 Shanten. Yeah, not Ishanten, but yeah, very wide 2 Shanten.
Oh, you're right. Misread the 7 to the 6.
Just needs to find a pair. Well, there you go. Now Ishanten. There were a lot of ways for that hand to find a pair. That was one of them. That was actually probably the best way to do it as well. Pick up the Dora. Ooh, yeah, did not take the Ishanten. Cut the 8-mon. I don't think there's a reason to do this.
Yeah. You might have just
Ishanten's
misread the
pretty
shape.
good. Either also Ishanten. Could have dropped away from Pinzu for a wider Ishanten, but decided to take the 2 different Nobutons. I've seen this a lot in the ARML. Maybe people don't realize that they're throwing away so much Ukiiri. Well, and it never gets punished. I've seen this like 3 times in the last few days in ARML, and it never gets punished.
I mean, I think, like, yes, you're taking lower Ukiiri, but you are locking in the Chunanko, right?
I guess if you're like throwing away half your Ukiiri and saying I don't care about that half, then sure, you can do that. But there's not really a reason to do it.
Yeah.
Sumo.
Well,
Trading
works out.
3-6-0 for 5 pain, right?
And you also lose 4-5 mon. Yeah, you lose 4 mon, 5 mon.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so you're basically just throwing away like 6 tiles. Which is not half. Half is an exaggeration, but...
Yeah. And especially with 5 Mondora, that feels really bad.
It's like about like a third or so of your Ukiiri.
I see. I see. It's just basically not wanting to go completely headless.
Yeah, but it's the headless specifically with the 5 in a row shape.
Yeah.
And there's like no reason to break it into 2 different Nobutons. Just take your 2 Nobutons and make them part of the same shape, and then it gives you extra Ukiiri.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, it worked out, so we continue to see the dealership here as holding on to this on-con of the 2 pins, perhaps saving this to either potentially use the 2 pin as a pair or maybe just wait to advance the hand before drawing the con. There's the con. Oh my goodness, what is happening? What is going on with the cons today?
Yeah.
Okay, well this is now a really strong Ishanten. Dora 5 for dealer.
5. Honestly, like Tanya is very likely as well. Could be 6. It could be.
8-pin is like the super greed play. It's not even that greedy because like yeah, Ukiiri is even wider, and you get like
Yeah, I
the
think
Sanshoku on. Actually, you never get Sanshoku, do you? No, never mind.
Yeah, I think that Ukiiri is like very similar.
Oh, you're
that's
senpai.
Each.
You have to reach you, but that's acceptable.
Whatever, I'll take it.
So here you can actually wait on the 5 pin, and it's a stronger
Chi.
Suji trap because you conned the 2-pin. So it's the Suji trap of the 8-pin. It's like the Naka Suji 5-pin versus the Suji 7. So it's a little bit stronger of a Suji trap if you reach you with 8-pin. Although people are going to see your door 4 and just try to fold anyways, so it's not like a huge difference. It's like this the 5-pin, it looks a lot safer than the 7-pin.
Yeah, I think so.
Chi.
Well, we're actually seeing a little bit of fighting here. Pushes the 9-pin to take the Aruzuke Tenpai here. Just with the one door, it just doesn't want this to watch the dealer Tsumo this big hand. Although now has to take a Yaku list because they drew the 5-so and did not want to throw that. So
That's spooky.
now without a Yaku.
Still 2 7-pins left.
Oh no! The 7-pin comes out. Well, there you go. The Suji trap worked. Don't listen to anything I say. That's gonna be Oya Hanemon.
Oh damn, Kaden. That's crazy. And the Luis is at minus 84, unfortunately, but what can you do? Alright, Kaden starts with a significantly worse hand now, but you do have, I mean, just shouts Tanya at you. You have 3 Tanya blocks and then a 4-mon. We'll see what happens. On the right, pretty solid hand. 2 complete sets, a Ryanman, a Kanchan. You know, there's 2 Shanten already. Ooh, and gets a perfect fill into Kritsuki Shanten. Wow, it's very wide. And across we have okay hand as that Penchant, but it is a door Penchant, which is kind of nice. And
They had the chance. They had a chance to keep the sort of Nakabakure shape with the 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9 as well, and then but decided not to keep it, trusting this 4-mon instead.
Wait, who are you talking about?
On the right.
Oh, I see.
Just holding the 4-mon over the 9, so well they find a Tenpai. Don't know if it's the one they want. The middle 5 Nomi is like a bit disappointing. It decides to Dama this. I'm not sure it's worth even taking Tenpai if you're not going to Richi.
Yeah, I really don't like that, especially because the 6-mon just that gives you the 7-mon upgrade, which is very dumb.
Yeah, if you, I suppose looking at a Sanshoku is the idea here. Hoping to pick up either, oh, I guess like 5-mon would be at Sumo, but you could pick up the 7-mon, or you could, yeah, that's pretty much the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you 5-mon Sumo, you just like 10 reach on the 6. There's no way you can take it. Or,
you might also just take the points. It's not like a free 10 reach is that good.
Maybe for Tsumo Nomi. So
yeah, I would just take the points. I don't love like a middle Monzu 30-10 Ryomen Richi more than just taking points.
Fair. Alright.
I can fill for dealer. We now have Ishan 10.
Yeah.
Here's a different Tenpai. This one's 30-10. I don't know if they're going to take that one. Oh, they break. They want Tanya. I see. They want Tanya.
I really like this. Yeah. There's just so many good draws here. I guess there's not so many.
Oh, here you go. That's a Tenpai.
Beach.
Yeah, why not? Tanya.
Ooh, so here. Are we going to see a chase? It's not. It's like you'd have to deal in. You'd have to deal in a 4-mon unless you push door. But yeah, no, it doesn't want to chase. Yeah. Actually, just it might have been a timeout because like the 2-so, it doesn't really make a lot of sense there.
Yeah, 1-so.
Well, it may be good for them that they timeout because they might have decided that they wanted to Richi with the 4-mon if they didn't timeout.
Yeah.
I guess they had. Let's see. No, they didn't have Tanya, right? No, they had a 1-so at the time. They didn't have Tanya. So if they reach it, they probably would have done it with the 4-mon.
I can find the fold. Makes sense.
Chi.
Okay. I'll need to just get to Tenpai. Play for K10. That makes sense.
It does have a Tanya as a Yaku, so there's not a lot of tiles left, but it could potentially win. Well, here's a Tenpai offered. 3-so, 6-so. Those are pretty rough tiles, but it does take it. The 6-so
Nice.
passes. Yeah, 8-so also an option.
Yeah. It'll look kind of bad. Suji, it's fine. I guess TJ has high tay, so okay, not high tay, but safe tile. All right. Let's see. Moving on to Ian's dealership. Has a Hatsu pair. This could be a pretty fast hand. Has 3 roundmen, completes one of them. Yeah.
Home.
It's cheap, but does look fast. Let's see.
Home.
These calls for his own fast hand.
Might try a Honitsu for value. No, never mind. Just kidding. I might have thought about it. Just cut like 2-pin, 1-pin. Because if you go Honitsu in Sozu, it could be value. Instead, just gonna go for speed.
Yeah, I think 1k doesn't really do too much for you here.
Especially like the Sozu being the Dora. I mean, it's not the easiest Sozu to use. Like the one, so you'd prefer like a middle tile, but
Yeah. Could maybe make a toy shift.
definitely could make a toy shift. That was my next thought. Oh. And on the left also progressing pretty nicely here. Still needs to find one more block.
Depending on how you read it. Okay, going to its Tanya. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Caden's in like such a big first, he doesn't need to. Okay, I like that. Just keep a safe tile. You don't really need to take any risk here.
Also the 8-mon, like you already cut the 9-mon and the 5-mon, so it's kind of a bit awkward.
True. Yeah. The hand that clumsy, you don't need to do too much. Let's see, what's going on the right there? Is that Kutsuki? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Kutsuki.
Yeah. It's just a Kutsuki tile. Yeah, it's unfortunate they cut all the middle pinzu, otherwise a 5-pin would have been really nice to hold.
Yeah, like the 9-so is really good if you draw a 7-so because you get like a 3-sided weight tempai, but oh, here now it has a tempai offered. Let's see what they do with it.
Each.
It is a Dora 1. Looks like they're gonna go for Champon here. For a second I thought like maybe 7-mon was somehow a way I got tricked. I forgot that it was red because it's hand. I was like, what? Why is this 7-mon? I was so confused.
Yeah. That shape does end up in like 147 so often, but you need the ongo beats.
Do we somehow have a third, fourth mon? 4-mon that slipped in there?
Yeah.
Somehow in Totsu somehow? No, okay.
Oh, 2007-mon. Okay. Ooh. In his tempai, but I have to cut in the 7. Keep dealing, but
1900 of the Honba.
Alright, on to TJ's dealership. What does TJ have here? Okay. As Adora, as a shop here. It's just, yeah, it's a little clumsy. I just need some time. I would have liked to keep the 8, so it's just not a great tile, but it is like, stick a 7 there, stick a 9, you know? On the right, we have an okay hand. Needs some work. Caden has also an okay hand. Has a tone pair, but it's not that useful right now. Dream. Interesting. Yeah, I like keeping the 3-mon. I mean,
nice. We finally see Honitsu commit. There we go.
Nice. That's really to see. I also like keeping the Dora. If you draw a Dora pair, you'll have Honitsu at home.
I don't know how long we're keeping it. I think I guess we're gonna wait until we draw a pin.
Yeah, I
Modern.
like this. Because like, if someone re-cheese, we're gonna fold anyway. Just know why we played this hand.
Are we gonna change our mind?
No, I just like
I feel like I can, yeah. I can feel the hesitation. We changed our mind, yeah.
I think this is okay, actually. This feels like a kind of a balanced play. Don't need to like hard commit. And if we draw like another Yakuza
Alright,
card,
now we commit again. We drew another Yako high. Yep,
Oh.
see? I'm in sync. I'm in sync.
Boom.
Okay, we're committing.
We drew another Yako high. How can we
Boom.
resist?
It's like a one cut taunt.
Yeah, that's great. There's only once cut. Exactly. There's three more. Or two more, I guess.
Speaking of which, Ian's hand is kind of terrifying. Look at this shit. Holy crap. Dora 3 has a Haku Shin pair. Oh man. I think TJ might be in trouble.
Well, we're gonna hold Shun for a while.
Yeah. Let's see. Hatsu is also shown. Wait, where is Hatsu?
Kind of funny. Oh, we cut Hitso, and we're just saving the con.
Is Hatsu all in the wall? Yeah, it is. Damn.
Yeah, what are we doing with this? I guess are we waiting to try to Rinshan, or are we just gonna...
Oh,
I guess if we
boy.
pawn, we're just gonna then... We don't really need the con. We already have the Dora, so... Maybe just planning to discard the 7-so.
Oh no.
This is gonna be... Yeah, this is gonna be pawn, then
Boom.
cut Shun. And then Shun pawn,
Boom.
and then cut 7-so. We don't get to see the con.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Question is, do they shift to Toy Toy? Yeah. You pawn for Toy Toy here. That's a real question. How greedy are you?
It seems... You can... No, it doesn't really make sense to pawn.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It comes out.
6-pin chi is interesting. You can switch to 1-4.
We already were on 1-4, weren't we? Yeah. Chi from
Oh, are we on
1-4 into
1-4?
1-4. Yeah, I think we were on 1-4.
Oh, I thought that was 4-5-5-6. I thought that was 5-pin tanki. I didn't pay attention to that shape. I was just staring
Whoa,
at.
Shimocha's hand is blazing.
Yeah, look at that.
Can we get a Ricci? This is one to like. I honestly skipped the first Hakuchi. Oh no, they're in first place. I'm sorry, we shifted things.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just call. I was
Boring,
thinking this was.
but
Yeah, I was
yes.
thinking this was still. Like if we were Luis, I was thinking maybe we skipped the first one. Shimocha's they're chilling. They're like, give me my cheap win.
Yeah. Ooh, we take that though. Oh.
You could have. I mean, it's +1 Han. Yeah, +1 Han.
Yeah, I guess Kata doesn't care that much. I guess the safety is really nice, so
Yeah.
probably makes sense. But yeah.
Long.
There we go. Extremely fast.
Much about that. All right, Kata's dealership. I think if you have a valuable hand, you should just try to get more points in this league, right?
Yeah,
Like,
first place is you got like 18,000 point lead, so you're doing all right.
I think one thing we've been working on with Kata is like learning how to like play really differently based on your points because it changes a lot. And I think he's doing a lot better. He's like keeping safe tiles when you're super first.
Once you get like Arima, once you get super first though, it resets back to just flat, and you just greed everything and like rush for value.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I think if you still deal into Mongon here, you feel really bad.
Yeah, I mean, you never really want to deal into Mongon, but we gotta. Yeah, this makes sense from Luis here going for a greedy Chanyo. They need some value.
Yeah.
So they're just going Shaw here.
Okay. Oh, I like keeping Itsu open here, but fine as well. Okay. Now has Tanya most likely. Almost definitely, actually. Nice. And on the right, we have 2 pairs and a hot zip pair. Damn. Looks really cheap. But oh wait, wow, what am I saying? He has 2 Dora. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not that cheap.
Not that cheap.
Beach.
And then across.
Tempai. This is not that tempai you wanted, unfortunately, but doesn't really have
Gee.
the luxury to wait around. Just takes the champagne. Ichitanya Dora.
Tanya Dora. That's enough. That's definitely enough.
You had a lot of tempais, which would have if you really wanted to draw like the 3-6-9 pin. I guess 9 pin you'd lose Tanya, but 3-6 pin were pretty premium.
3. So there's 1 4-pin left in the wall. But.
Long.
Ooh. Right.
Shut down by dealer.
Yeah. It's a nice shutdown, actually. Alright. This hand is also very okay. Kind of see some lower Sanshoku going on, but we'll need to progress it a little bit. The right. Where are all the chins? Okay, there's 1 in Luis's hand, but a bunch on the wall right now. Yeah, looks like Caden's hand is really fast. He's Shantan, but has tons of Sozu improvements.
Yeah, I might not even take tempai on this.
Oh.
So I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, I see.
I want
think
Sanshoku.
If you're not gonna reach, I guess this is the Sanshoku route.
Yeah, 2
You
nice
need to draw
upgrades.
exactly one so.
1 or
Whereas,
14 are the nice upgrades.
So it's do you value the 2 Han Sanshoku, the 1 tile 2 Han Sanshoku draw as well as the 2 pin Tsumonomi, or do you just break with the 1 pin and have the 1 3 4 5 or 1 3 4 6 pin fu?
And the 4-pin, yeah. I think you're right. In first place, you definitely just take that's just so many upgrades. You can't. Yeah, but I think he sees the Sanshoku and really wants it.
Definitely really wants the Sanshoku.
Eat.
Oh, okay. 6-0 Tempai draw here with the Ipeko already confirmed. Minpin Ipeko on 1 Mon 4 Mon.
Yeah, what a hand.
Oh, sorry, not Pinfu, of course, with the South pair, but still, Richi Ipeko. Not bad. On a really solid Railman.
So,
Sumo.
Oh, Ipatsu! There you go. Ichitsumo Ipatsu Ipeko.
Aura, but nice chunk of change. And that brings him pretty close to first, actually. Only needs, I guess 6k is probably enough. Yeah, 2,000 all is probably enough.
Yeah, and has a strong hand to do. Oh my gosh, has a really strong hand to do it with here. This really good 3 through 9 Pinzu shape. Across the way, another really fast hand as well. That hand's Ishan 10, just missing a pair.
Yeah,
Now
it's
has a
only
pair, a
loose.
little bit wider even. Oh, sorry, I misread the Sozu shape. Still 2 Shanten, but it's quick regardless.
Yeah, that is a fast hand.
Boom.
He's got the short end of the stick and has to call a little bit to make this hand work. But even if you call, the hand is so cheap. We went back in time a little bit. Or we're stuck. Unsure.
I mean, thinking about the palm. It's
Oh,
what am
okay.
I doing here? Do I want to call and just try to win a hand? You're so far behind. It's not really clear exactly what the plan
Yeah,
is.
it's never easy to play when you're so deep fourth. Oh, okay. 5 months probably the. Oh. Yeah, 5 months the most efficient discard.
Well, it's not the most efficient discard, at least in terms of you break Ishanten, but it does give additional draws, so maybe it's more efficient overall.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just take Ishanten just because you can draw 4 mon and be straight to a really good tempai.
Yeah, I just don't like the overlapping acceptance there.
Sure. I just think you need a better reason than that to break Ishanten.
I mean, it's only the 4 mon draw that's good, right? The 1 mon draw still is really sad. play here? I guess like 5 blocks you just
This is
confirm pair.
another Ishanten. Do we take this one? We do not take this one either. We're still hunting for our Ishanten.
I would have liked the 2-mon cut or something.
That one makes sense because you kind of want Tanya also.
Yeah.
That'd be a good discard that does that. How about this Ishanten? Can I offer you
we
this
have
Ishanten?
to. Please.
I don't think this one you can break. Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
alright.
2-mon. That's a bit less efficient than the 5. So it is Sononko. Yeah.
I
Sononko
guess,
discard.
2 value brained.
リーチ
Okay, well, on the left, they pick up the Dora, fill in that Kanchan.
Still Kanchan.
Value. See, this is it. When you have a big enough lead, you just value. You don't have to. They're not. Also, like, try to end the game. This Force is also extremely loose. So this is really unfortunate. This deals in 100% of the time.
ドン
Like, you never don't cut Force somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, taking that Ricci in first place is very scary.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah, it works, but like,
Ricci's good.
Ricci is good.
Points matter in ARML. You also just don't want the dealer to get infinite time, so there's reasons to want to call Ricci.
Oh. Alright, looking like Caden ending with a big first. I ended up winning that huge hand in the middle, so that's nice. So I have Ian second, also with a huge second. Holy shit, 46k second. TJ with the third, 23k, a little negative, and Luis with a very rough game at minus 10k.
Only a tough one. Got punished for some pushes.
Right, let's see who else we have playing. Looks like we have Jen and the
B13 table here. We're gonna load up.
Good. Okay, I think I recognize a good number of these names. We have Kayla Cross, Jen, Kaiser. The name sounds so familiar. I'm just reading his name. And Oliver, yeah. And I don't think I've ever met the person on the right. But we will find out today. Andrew. Okay. Cool. What's going on here? East 1. Looks like Andrew's Ricci. And that's a pretty strong hand. Ichi, Peiko. Oh, I thought he had Bean Food, but he does not have Bean Food. And thinking about going for K10 here.
Doesn't look like anybody's quite gonna be able to make this work. I guess there's still one more draw here. Dealer could
That's
get it.
10 pi, but you have to push the 6 one.
Yeah, it's half Suji with. Yeah, you just push half Suji.
Good dealer, I mean, it's good enough. Nice. Also, we technically have to, but yeah, I like that.
Alright. East 1 repeat.
And starting with a 9-mon Uncle, which never super fun to see, but.
Ricci's the best Yaku anyways. 9-mon Anko very compatible with Ricci.
True. On the right, that's pretty solid hand. Has the 1/2 penchant, but has nice shapes everywhere else and solid floating tiles. And the Haku pair now can open up. On a cross.
You know another Yaku that the 9-mon Anko is valid with is Jumchan.
You've been talking to Garrett too much.
We just need to kame on all these real men. It's easy. The triple takame.
Yep.
And then I guess maybe it's quadruple takame because we also need the 7-mon.
Yeah.
Just get all that.
Sure.
Yeah, Junchan.
This is Mongon.
Junshan Sanshoku. No, that would be more than a. I mean, I guess it's
Home.
like if you like just I guess Dama without Pinfu.
If you manage to do
But,
that closed, I don't know,
yeah.
something, some miracle has happened.
Junshan Sanshoku, I feel like usually you just get Honeyman. Either you Sumo or
Yeah.
Ricci. Here we go. There's one. We got the one so, then the
Nice
one
draw.
pin, then
Gee.
the one mon, and the 7 mon. That's easy. Meanwhile,
Oh,
there's a
one is
Tempai. Door Tonki.
or
There it
Tonki,
is.
I love it.
Looks
Big
like there's
fan
still
of
2 of these
Tonki.
in the wall.
You don't have any value, just make your own value.
Ooh.
Door Tonking.
Toyman's drawn a lot of Sozu.
And I
Oh.
think
That was not a Sozu draw. That was a Manzu Ryomen draw.
also Andrew will probably push every Sozu.
Oh, we drew the wrong end. It's fine. We can still draw the 7-1. We missed one of our quadruple Takames.
Dude, one month's almost dead. I think this dream is a little over.
There's one left.
True.
Oh man, it got messed up by the chi.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at those 1-on-1 pins.
Gee.
Oh, here it is. Okay, we can do it open. Nice. So this is Tempai. We can already roll the 1 pin
Each.
for just Sanshoku Dora. And actually, speaking of Tempai, we have a Ricci here, just on a kind of ugly
Or
Shampoo.
9 Shavo, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2-tile Shampoo.
Doesn't look great, but yeah. What else are we gonna do?
There were like other options. You could have taken a 2-so weight, which I think is better than this 2-tile weight.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so the Toyman had that option, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the 9-so's drawn. Yeah, okay. The 2-tile Shampoo, never mind. Why wait 2-so?
Right. Looks like it's Andrew's dealer. Alright. Andrew's dealerships, and looks a little sad, but we'll see how it progresses.
Home.
On the right, that's 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku, but like, I don't know. It feels bad committing to it. Oh, well, alright.
This is like the kind of Sanshoku you definitely just chi for and just try to win your 1,000 points.
Yeah,
okay, never mind. Just Tempai.
What in the world?
Just Tempai it.
Too perfect. Alright, I don't know.
Sanshoku feels bad. Immediately Penchon Phil, Ricci on turn 3.
Yeah, I want some of what you said. Like, that's insane. Okay.
Here's another Tempai. Oh, but wait, it breaks with the 7-so. And that deals in. Oh, that wasn't quite Tempai. I'm sorry. I misread the Monzu. I thought that was a completed 6, 7, 8, not 5, 7, 8.
That sucks. I guess you had 2 7-sos, so maybe trying to fold with that with little information, but
There you go. Just Ricci Sanshoku.
that's cool hand. Okay, 2 pins.
Ooh,
Anyway.
no draw.
Yeah.
Still
ooh,
pretty
and
slow. But now
Yeah.
you start just calling for Tanyo, even though it's not close.
Yeah.
This is like if door comes, you just definitely pawn it. And I would even call the other stuff, but like if door comes, you definitely call it.
Yeah, definitely.
And you figure out a way to win.
Home.
Yeah, pawn first, find a Yaku later. Oh, you taught me that one. And I think Tian taught her that one just before me. Anyway.
It's a fun thing to say.
You know, we have Oliver calling Ton. Doesn't have any volume in his hand, but it's fine. Hand looks decently fast enough. Cross. What's going on? Lots of solid floating tiles. Okay shapes. Yeah.
Ooh, Penchon
Nice
fill.
fill. And on the left, looks kind of sad. Yeah. play off in there. I'll just wait till you draw better tiles, I guess. Decide to cut the form on. Yeah. The hand actually looks very Tanya, so yeah, that 6-1's kind of nice. Alright. Ooh, that's a nice draw.
Another Chanyo block.
Oh, just gets one more.
Fruity Ten Ryamen better than Penchon, nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Like to see it. Although, as far as Fruity Ten Ryamen goes, actually this one's pretty terrible because it only accepts 4 more.
Wait, we just got another one.
Fires. Yeah, this one's better than the other one, right? Like the other Fruity Ten Ryamen is just like 2 4-mon is all that it accepts.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, that's Tempai on the right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
the nice like
the 8-pin.
Formon does come out of like your Kami, which is I guess the plus there. But
There is no 4-mon to come out from Kamicha though.
yeah. Cool.
Tempai, I mean, I guess you take it, right? You just try to Zumo. Yep.
Or Pulon.
It's an ugly one, but yeah, we definitely pull him, that's for sure. For many reasons.
Yeah, feels bad.
Toyman just on a Dama Pinfu here. Doesn't want to reach you the 5-8, so this late in the wall, I suppose.
Damn, would have drawn the 4, so sad.
Oh, this is gonna be Hoite.
Ooh.
This is absolutely gonna be Hoite. It's gonna be wait. Actually, I guess like, do you fold on Dora though? I guess you could fold on Dora. Okay, folds on Dora. Folds on Dora. Folds
Nice.
on Dora. I forgot it was Dora for a moment. If it wasn't Dora, I think that was Hoite dealing for like 100%. But because it was Dora, they dodge.
Yeah, that was a nice play. All right. What is this dealer hand? Looks fast and cheap, as many Yakuai hands are.
Chi.
Okay, I'll decide Tazazuke.
The Autozuke from Ryamanshi. I think
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't
play,
really like it.
I exclusively save it for if I have like door 3.
Yeah, I think I agree.
You can
Even though
Autozuki like a Kanchan or a Penchanchi.
yeah, no, definitely. Okay.
Oh wait, I was gonna say you might just go Haku.
Tanya.
I think that might have been a yeah. I don't. It's I tend to prefer Chanyo over like Autozuka if like the speed is comparable.
I think I agree with that. Especially like, I mean, there's always a chance it's Mochi and then you're really sad.
Well, did find the call into Tempai. 3-mon.
Yeah,
3-mon being held here and pretty locked in. I suppose it might come up from Shimachi if they use 4-mon as a pair. Which actually definitely is something that could end up happening.
And
here was the first of the honor calls from Toyman. They have 2 more Yakuhai behind that one as well.
damn, that was like 789, 789, 789 Haku. So I guess that's like Chanta.
Yeah, it's Chanta.
Now 7-8p? Yeah, alright. We have Chanta, Ton, Hatsu. This could be Mangan. Sha.
You would need to find like one
Hatsu and
other.
Sha.
Well, yeah, I mean, not the easiest, but
Yeah. Ooh, upgrading.
probably is possible.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, and the Hatsu, there's one left. Oh no, sorry, I'm dead. It's dead. What am I talking about? Alright, so we are locked to That's 52.
I guess we probably should have cut the Hatsu instead of that Pinzu Ryomen if we noticed it was dead.
Yeah, Night Fiend's pretty live too. Alright. Looks like Andrew is Ishant? Yeah. Ramen Ishanten. Yeah, let's just put on this 1-4 for a while. Unfortunately, the 4s are pretty locked up. 1s are dead. Ooh, that's 4.
He picks up the Hakudora.
And a Renchan. A passable hand, but nothing special. On the right, that is just Penchon. Oh, Penchon. Yeah, it's like okay. Cross. What do we have? 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku maybe, but we'll see how that progresses. And I think Andrew is the best hand here. Already, Shantan. Yeah. Okay. Andrew has a fast hand, just wants to get rid of that Haku as soon as possible.
Also, this gives you potential to improve off of this Champagne weight into a Tanyo.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's got I think it's a lot easier to add value with just by discarding Dora here.
Yep.
Let's see what. Okay, nice. Just like 3-so. I think either like a 3-so or 1-so. I guess. Yeah, maybe on 1-so instead of a 3-so, but not either one of those. I guess you don't want to cut the because you already discarded the 2-so. I guess is why.
Yeah. And you're like overpaired, kind of.
Sure.
Kind of.
Well, now finds the Tanyo.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice hand to win.
Jen
Like,
also into Ishanten now with that 1-1 Onko draw.
The 8-1's an interesting cut, I guess. Oh. Folding, I guess. I know this is how Kayla sometimes plays.
This is Toy Toy, not folding.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess this is a way to get value, Tanya Toy Toy.
Kang.
On Chun, not helping too much here.
Yeah, I kind of hate going Toy Toy when I have like 5 Mon 4 so pairs. But...
Kang. Hole this time. These are not the most helpful Dora to anyone.
What a Sankatsu, please, maybe.
That would be crazy.
That would be fun.
Well, Ricci with 2 cons is also fun. 5-8 pen. The 8 pen being completely dead, but still has the 5 pen. Oh, and there is one of the 5 pen picked up by Jen who has like all dangerous tiles.
There is a
go with
2-mon left. Oh no, there isn't. The 2-mon's gone. Sad. That was Sankatsu.
Wrong.
Toy Toy gets the job done. 7,700 points.
Nice. She just made like value out of nowhere. Action.
2 cons and you're not even at 50 foo. It's a bit of a shame. 2 cons with Toy Toy and you didn't get the 50 foo. That's hard to do.
Yeah, especially with Tanya. Tanya Toy Toy. That's definitely not a good food.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't have to be Tanya because like, you could just have a random honor pair.
Yeah.
Alright. Jen with a really strong starting hand here. Holy cow. This is already Tempai? I don't even know if she wants it. What's she
Eats.
gonna do here? Okay, she does want it. Door 2. It's like, it's such an absurd hand. Just takes the first Tempai she gets, which I can't say is wrong, because this is Mangan Sumo. It's just kind of crazy, because it was such absurdly good Ishanten. Oh, sorry, I have the players mixed up. Yeah, sorry, Jen is across the way, Toyman.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Kaiser.
How did we end up on this form on? I guess we were trying to go for Itsu or something.
How did we end up on Formon?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were Kutsuki Ishanten. We had 2, 3, 4, 5 So and 5 Mon as our Kutsuki tiles. And then we drew 3 Mon Senpai. And we had 2 Dora.
See. Like, how did the 2-mon come out?
Because 5 Mon's a better Kutsuki tile than 2 Mon.
I see what happened. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I zoned out for a little bit.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, it's like kind of funny spot where it's like not even obvious. It's not obvious what you do. Maybe probably Ricci. Probably Ricci. Like you can't go wrong Ricci.
Yeah.
It's just yeah. It's like when you have such a good Ishanten, what do you do?
Yeah.
Because you get like weird answers when your Ishanten's so good. It's like you can start to consider not taking like Ricci door too.
Yeah, but he would really have been stuck if he didn't take it. So.
Yeah, I
Not
guess like if
close.
you, because I think if you don't take it, you break, and then I guess eventually would have found the 3 So, but it would have taken a while.
Yeah, and by then who knows what would have happened.
Right. Either way, there is still one more form on, so this could still come together. Seven So draw. This is still Ishanten for dealer. Has one more draw.
Ooh,
Oh, they find Senpai. And Naimon's
I'm on
Genbutsu.
save. Nice. Always nice.
Senpai on the
Way to
last
Tempai.
draw. Up to
Alright, what is
2,200
this?
points in the middle.
I guess it's 5 blocks, but kind of sad blocks. But, you know, can progress this in a lot of ways. The right. Pretty solid hand.
Yeah, definitely some strong shit. It's like, again, was it? No, it was 8 So Dora last time, I think. No, this time
Yeah,
it's
but this
7
time
So
it's
Dora. And again, they
not.
have the pair of it.
And
And
that
again, it's
is
like a very
Tanya.
fast, very fast hand, yeah.
Yeah.
So strong high flies.
Cross is maybe a Pinzuitsu over there hiding. Maybe there's a 1-2-3 Sanchoku. A couple things you could do with the hand, but calling Chin kind of makes the hand really cheap.
Well, unless you don't need to.
Yeah.
You can call Chun and then cut like the penchant probably.
Yeah. I wonder if like pausing on the Chin for a long time actually it's telling you
That
really
was
okay.
that was like the pause was right in the range of fake call leg. It wasn't so long.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
I guess I don't know how long that is. But yeah, they're definitely progressing to 22 now. That's pretty nice. So it's like Kayla is progressing pretty well.
Eats.
This would have been a really nice tiny hand. But
Hits the 5 Mon, finds the pair, gets the Pin Furichi here. Menton Pin Dora Takame Sanchoku.
that's
So
wild.
that's a bit that's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a nice one.
And it looks like there are 4 tiles left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 tiles left. In the wall. Ooh. Jen has paired up Haku as well.
Yeah, but that hand's pretty far. Probably just gonna be Haku Tsumagiri.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Just
makes
Chun
sense.
instead. It's kind of. I guess actually Chun is more correct because you Sakagiri it from your her.
Yeah, it sounds like Genbutsu.
Weren't they? Oh, was Haku not Genbutsu yet? Oh, sorry, Haku was the turn before the Richi.
Yeah.
That was one turn off there.
Yeah. Hmm. Comes out 2. Yeah, dealer kind of wants to fight this, but it's hard.
Yeah, they're.
There's too many Misuji.
I mean, they're put. Oh, I guess they already pushed 9s out earlier, so that was
Yeah.
safe to push again.
I think it's just time to get out now. It's just too hard to get to 10 high. It's technically within the realm of possibility.
This
Just
is
being a
like maybe
Suji.
Chitoy from Gen. No, she couldn't make it. Keep it going.
Ooh,
Oh man, these 8-pins just missing. Being picked up by the wrong players. That was the final
Yeah.
8-pin. Looks like there's one more 5-pin still, I believe. Does not find it.
Just finding the safest tile. 6 mon makes
6 mon.
sense.
Alright. Well, at least collects the 3,000, although you really wanted more than 3,000 with that, like, beginning of the second row chance at Baimon.
Right. And pretty solid, honestly. It's like okay shapes. Azadora. Yeah, nothing special, but pretty good. The Gen's hand has a tone pair, and we are still in tone actually, so could call that up for quicker hand, but looks like we try to get a little more value there. Andrew, and it's okay. Yeah, it's alright. And then it looks like Kayla has the best hand here. Just a lot of nice shapes. Not Dora yet, but could extend. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the widest Ishans in here.
Makes sense. Oh, it feels a little bad to call tone. I guess you're calling to 10-5, but
Yeah.
well, I guess the hand is Richie Nomi either way. Like maybe Richie tone, but
Well, you can go Tanya if you want. Yep.
yeah,
There we go. Yeah, we got Minton.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I wonder if
There.
there's an option to
Miss
cut
Tanya, but got
tone.
Pinfu.
Yeah.
Reach.
Why don't she Dama's it? Okay, now I just resend it. Yeah, you don't see any Dora. I might as well try to put some pressure. Well,
So
I guess
just
there's
like
schools of thought.
Pinfu is like a Ricci unless there's a very good reason not to. And there's not currently a very good reason not to.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like Beachin has like PTSD from reaching, getting chased, dealing into Dora 3.
I guess if you have selective memory and only remember those times and not the times you Ipatsu Ura, then I guess that's a reason to Dama. But for every time you get chased and deal in, there's a time where you win 1,000 instead of 8,000.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I guess 1326. Everyone's kind of closing out. Kayla kind of wants to play the hand, but has that 2-mon floating. It's pretty hard to push.
Chuso Suji. Might see another last draw Tempai here.
Yeah.
Oh, Khan? Absolutely con. Like it's just, no, don't give your Shimo Haite.
Yeah, I would like the con there.
Imagine if Jen Symbols there, you lose so many points.
Yeah. Really punishing. Alright, 2 gens dealership. And that's a very nice hand.
This is a very nice hand.
Putting the 1-1 early, trying to lock in Tanya. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Interesting.
the 3 honors are all Yaku high, so if you pair up any of those,
Home.
that's another calling, right?
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense with Dora pair. Just trying to find the fastest way to.
In fact,
get
actually, keeping the Haku in the tune over the 8-pin, which is also not a particularly great Tanya tile. On the right, we got some interesting stuff going on. We have 5-pin and the Dora 6-mon as the 2 discards. And then we're just
What
sitting
the
on
hell?
4 1-pins as well.
That's
They're going for
wild.
Kansai Chitoi, is what they're doing over there. Kansai Chitoi, of course, not actually a Yaku, but that actually would be a hand you would go Kansai Chitoi with if you could.
Yeah. Yeah, Jen might have to cut the door if she gets something near the 4-pin, but oh, never mind. She was just Template.
Quick Tanya Dora 2.
It's nice. And
Home.
I really want, like, I feel like we should be able to force Toy Toy here, but it's honestly a little awkward.
My gosh,
Oh.
what's your another Anko? Okay, now there's the con. Force of wait, now Generalson has Mongon. Thanks to this con.
Yeah. Okay.
Big for Jen.
Oh, that is 10
Ooh.
pi, but no Yaku.
Chi.
Trying to shift it to Toy Toy.
We're getting there.
What a hand, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's a bad one. That is okay. We can hold it.
Yep. That makes sense.
Ooh. You just gotta really hope you don't see a 9-pin. This is another Tempai. No Yaku. Okay, so yeah, we're cutting the safer tiles. Cutting the safer
I really
tiles.
like the way they're playing this. It's so cursed, but like.
Yeah, they're waiting to push 7-mon. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Which one? Which one?
No, 6-0, right?
Because you don't want the fruity 10. It backfires. They found the way. This is still really bad though, because like they might just shift at any moment.
On too.
They have to just stay with 7-mon. They can never look at any other option.
Oh my god, this is so sick. That's 10 pi.
Oh man, if they could survive this, that would be pretty good. The 4-pin's
Gambutsu.
Gambutsu. Oh no! Don't 7-mon! Oh no! And that's a big Fu toy over there. Yeah, the 4500.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Kayla.
Oh man, that was actually incredibly. That toy was so well. That was so nice to watch.
Sick.
That was so sick. 7-mon Honky? That was so sick.
That was amazing. Like it's like the stars lined up and it just like prevented the deal. Also, like I think the decision making was really solid too.
Yeah, it made sense. They were like
the 6
Home.
everything made sense.
It did. Yeah, it was nice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Shima's hand and that is just Hanyo. But Hanyo Dora Dora. That is very solid.
Got a lot of Tanya Dora hands.
Yeah.
Might have a toy from Kamicha if they get the right pawns offered.
Now Yishanten. That's Senpai. Did you just Dama this? 52?
They're gonna go for the Dama. It's even have the Takame Dora for the Mongon.
I think we really want to like upgrade around the 3-mon. Yeah.
Like that? Is that the draw you had in mind?
Yep. Come on.
Whoa!
No.
Doesn't go
No.
for it. They go. I guess like they don't want to. Maybe they think that the Dama has a higher win rate than the Ricci. And like
Oh.
if you discard 3-1, you have to Ricci. So maybe they just really want to stick with the Dama. Okay, here we go. This one you definitely take.
You have to cut Dora
Never
though.
mind. They don't want that one either. I thought that one was great. The 4/7 so and you get to use both the Dora.
Each time. No, can you? Oh, you're right. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was kind of like the ideal one, I think.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
was-
toy. The toy came together. 1 pin, 2 pin. Although I guess if looking at Jen's hand, Jen is holding all the 7-so, so this trombone is looking a lot better. Okay, well it's not gonna matter because the 1 pin comes out.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of toy. This is the three toys in one match.
Yeah, this is honestly a very solid starting hand. Has like 5 blocks. Not the best shapes, but there's like so many tiles for upgrades. Let's see.
Whoa, that was nice. Oh, they don't want it. They're fixated on Sanshoku. But it's like you can still keep Sanshoku, right? You don't immediately have to cut 3-pin. Like you had an East, you could
Yeah.
have dropped as well.
Chi.
Yeah, I think people like value like these safe tiles a little too much. Where like I think your dealer third discard, you really.
I
Boom.
think it was just like they're all in on Sanshoku. They're like, I don't want anything else.
Yeah, and then you draw the 3 and you're really sad 3 months.
Or like 2-pin and have like a Sun Minchon that accepts Dora.
Yeah, exactly. I think yeah, you pick
Hey, I've summoned it. It's the 2-pin.
the last 2 in the wall. Oof. Alright. Okay, deciding to cut a penchant, Jen. Trying to make.
Oh yeah, see, they don't even take 2-so. They are locked in.
Yeah.
This is 4,
oh,
5,
no.
6 or bust.
Well, it's 4, 5, 6 or bust.
Chi.
Tempai on the right with just the tune.
Yeah. 1K is pretty nice for them right now. Gets them over 30. Okay. Okay.
Not gonna con yet.
Each.
Gotta sit on it. Oh, and here's a Ricci from Toyman who draws into Tempai. It's a nice little Ricci Pinfu.
Yeah. Very solid.
Ooh,
Oh,
8-pin comes out though. Shut that down.
girl, 1K for Kayla. That's really nice.
Yeah, above 30,000 here. So 3.
Alright, on to Kayla's dealership, and what a hand!
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Woo! With a Dora? Oh, not even a
Oh
2-pin?
man.
Even better? 2-pin? Even better? Pinfu chance? There we go.
Yeah, what a
Man,
wild
just a nice
hand.
turn 3 headless Onko Ishanten with a Dora.
Insane. Anyway, let's see what other people have going on. Honestly, the Shivo head looks pretty good too, but I just can't match that. It's a little cheap, but yeah.
Yeah, on the right, that could be Sanshoku if it doesn't work with like that.
Oh,
So if
you're
you get the right
you're
draws, it could
Yeah,
come
yeah,
together.
you're
And I
right.
guess the other end is Dora, so
Yeah,
yeah, there's a little
not bad. It's just a
opportunities for value.
little. I think it's awkward with the tune as your head because it's hard to call it. Yeah. And across, hand's okay. Has a tune floating around, which we'll probably leave at some point, but oh, okay. On the left, we have a shop hair. That's not
On
Yakuhara.
Phil.
Okay, 567.
Yep, nice pass on the tune there.
Yeah, I really just want to take this round and reach E. Either way, you're a little happy. Just cut 8 pin here.
You don't have to cut 8 pin if you want to try to draw 8 pin. Drawing 5 pin is kind of awkward because you get like, oh, we finally found the tempai.
I guess 8 pin is also safe against 2 players. Oh, such a sad fold. I would have liked to push the 8 pin. It's like,
that's pretty risky. Oyorichi, you don't care.
nah.
Ishanten, Oyorichi.
Nah. It's like sort of something.
Chi.
It's like
Okay.
sort of Sotogawa, like not really, but you know.
That's
We're
copy
betting.
of Sotagawa.
It's like kind of.
But they did Mawashi to Atanya, so
Yeah.
that's kind of nice. 5 8 pin. They even still have that Sanchoku if they get the 8 pin.
Sumo.
Oh, there's the Tsumo. Menkin Tsumo Dora. Very nice. But still enough for first place.
Yeah. I think just that like that 6-7 round that makes me so happy. You know, one side's not Shoku, one side Dora. Like, yes or Shantan, but
I like the respect being shown. Oyorichi.
there. Right, we have. Oh, we could have kept the 9-1. Those Doko dreams.
The Doko. It's kind of hard to get. Man, Doko is just so hard though. A nice shot there.
Yeah, it is definitely better, but.
Chi.
Oh no, this is tough. This chi is really tough.
Yeah, it's kind of like showing your entire hand early.
Oh, I just don't know how we win because Chun's dead.
Oh. Oh.
Like we have to
Right.
force Chanta, but then you need like 9 pin. And it's just
all right.
like that is the plan. We're doing Chanta.
The plan is
just
simple.
yeah, it's a bit tough.
Yeah, this is a Garrett play. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Love Garrett. Oh, let's go.
Home.
Alright, what do you cut here? I have to cut 7, so. Unfortunately, you need the 1 pin Kitsuki. Oh
my gosh,
nice.
what?
Just kidding. Just kidding. She does something.
Wait, is this guy gonna win?
Actually...
That's not allowed.
Sumo.
Oh my gosh, what? They drew the 4th 9-so followed by the 8-so? That is wild.
She does something we don't. Like, she does. That's so funny.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this hand's got options.
Yeah.
Shinichu, Chitoi, Toy. Churen! Yeah, that's the big dream. Whenever you have like 11199, it's like you start to count, you know? It's like, yeah, we got Churen for Shanten.
Yeah. I don't know, the hints. Oh, okay, Chitoi Shantan.
Or Toy, 2 Shanten.
Yeah. Okay. Committing to.
The right also sitting on a lot of pairs there. That's another Chitoi Shanten.
Yeah.
Across the way, that's also sitting on a lot of
If they're
pairs.
gonna-
That's Chitoi. Is that it also? No, that's 2 Shanten. Okay, well, that one's still 2 Shanten. Oh my gosh, what? That's so funny. I think we cut like an 8-so or something. I think. Yeah, 8-so. That's a really funny hand.
Aw. What did they just
draw there is really funny.
5-1. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't quite need to cut 8-so. Like you lose the
Yeah.
7-so 4-5 pin
Seven
tempais
so.
now. I guess you don't lose the 4-5 pin tempais. You just lose
Yeah.
the 7-so tempai.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, 4 or 5 pins still. Actually, like he would just want, if he drew those, he would just want the Sonoko anyway. So all you lose is 7 so.
I wonder if that helps the mon. Now you can pawn the 5 mons. Not that much. Yeah, I was trying to like figure out how we could get Sonoko here. I think the 8 mon is necessary.
I mean, we could just get Sonoko if we just draw into 2 Onkos.
True.
Like, or Sonoko each on 10. But it's not that easy.
Yeah.
You kind of expect to try to draw like 3 6 pin. That's really what you're kind of aiming for here.
Yeah, I think my brain just forgot that there's Sonoko 5 mons in there.
Yeah. It's the fourth 5 mon was a funny draw for sure. So the Toy Toys managed to get Tenpai.
Oh, alright.
Finally decided to call. They were like passing all these pawns. They're finally just like, you know what, this Min and Tenpai is not coming together. Let me just take my Tanya.
I have to settle sometimes.
It's a 2-tile wait. But I'm sure they just want to make sure they're Tenpai.
No, it's a 4 pin.
Jin picks up
Look
a
like it comes
4
out
pin.
though.
It cuts from a 7 pin. Still has an Ishan 10 there.
Yeah, that's an interesting shape.
Oh, here we go. This is Tenpai. No, wait, not quite Tenpai. It is Tenpai. If 2 4
Yeah.
3 7 3 pin. I was like, what? It should be Tenpai. I couldn't figure out what the cut was.
Yeah.
3 pin. You could cheat this. It doesn't. If you want to change weights, but then you have to discard 5 mon.
The 6 mon's just floating.
Oh, it came out.
Yeah. Toy Toy. This is actually the most Toy Toys I've ever seen.
Yeah, Toy number 4, I think.
I'm actually just like inclined to never go Toy Toy, and
Really? You don't like Toy?
no,
Man,
no, I'm
you're
just like
missing out.
always. I'm just always Cheat Toy.
Yeah, I know Cheat Toy's good too, but
Yeah.
sometimes you draw that. You draw an Onko in your Cheat Toy hands, and then you get offered a pawn.
Yeah. I just
Toy
don't think I
Toy.
have Uncles that much. And also, I guess I'm always like kind of unsure of when to cut the Anko for 5 pairs.
Yeah. That is a hard question to answer for sure.
Kayla has 5 blocks, but wants to maybe extend something and make Tanyo, if that's possible. Ooh, that's a nice draw.
Yep. And looking at like 4 kind of awkward pairs here. Actually, doesn't even want to keep them all. I was thinking that hand's kind of slow enough that you just go cheat away, or at least keep the opportunity to go cheat away.
I don't think you can cut a pair there. It's just like this hand will never complete if it's not cheat away.
I think Jen's on just Tanyo plus safe tiles. That's the plan.
Yeah. Is that a cheat?
Cheating from 3-3-5-5 is a bit awkward.
Yeah. Especially if you cut the one against, yeah. Yeah, I think Jen's like almost done with this hand.
No. Jen's still just going Tanyo.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you have 5 blocks.
Yeah. No, Jen just was like Sakigiring all the tiles that weren't Tanyo. Okay, 5 mon here.
5 mon's pretty good.
Oh wait, this is a wing shape.
Cuts Dora.
Do we have any wing fans in chat? We got a Manzu wing alert.
I like the wing shape. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, a lot of tiles into Tenpai here. I'm not I'm not fantastic with my wing shapes. I'm just gonna assume that pretty much any Monzu is gonna be Tenpai. And
This is like the
I'll wait for
real
dash
wing
ones.
shape. I always
Yeah,
like
this is a
have
real.
like the,
Okay,
yeah.
there's that. That one probably works, right? Yeah, that one works. I kind of just
Almost
assumed that
definitely,
1
yeah.
through 8 Mon were all Tenpai.
Wait, no,
Each.
that's not right. Oh, it
Yeah, it
is.
works.
Oh, it is. It is. It is. It is. I
No,
always
the
like.
wing shape is good. The wing
Yeah,
shape is
I
really
always like
good.
know that like mini wing shape. You know, just like the 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 or something.
Yeah, that one, the wings were spread out far.
Yeah. I thought that was the wing shape, and then someone told me that this is the real wing shape. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. This is insane, yeah, just gives you tempo and everything. Oh. Awkward. 3 pin, 3 pin, 3 pin. Oh.
Oh yeah, this is
What?
free turn. Yeah, this is a free turn.
Oh. How did we get here?
I think I'm not entirely sure. I guess we drew. Oh, I see. We had 2, 4, 6, and then we had 1, 2. Oh, we had 1, 2. We drew 4. Then we drew 6, and then we drew 7.
I see, I see.
Yeah, and then we drew 8. And
Makes
it all so we shuffled up the line. 1, 2 into 4 into 6 into 7 into 8.
Too sad for E10, yeah.
Pretty 10 is +1 Han. It's just
Real.
great.
I think that's something I really like about the bots. They just like do not fear for E10. Like it's just like not scary to
Yeah,
them.
free
You know?
10
Cut a
is-
1 pin, draw a 2 pin, like alright, perfectly good floating dial.
Yeah, it's like the ideal outcome with a Ricci is Tsumo. So just
Yeah. And like it's
go
never
for it.
even that likely that you're gonna be for E10. It's like we'll fill the shape before you end.
Ooh,
What I
Dora
hear.
pickup. Perfect. Actually, this is not perfect. This is just Yomin Summon Chum, but also very good.
Yeah, wild. Okay, on the right we have. It looks like 7, 8, 9, but I don't think it is. It's just like very good 2-shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe is 7, 8, 9? I don't know.
ち
I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
Otozuke Chi. Now we have perfect, and then you have to just choose what Ryomen you want. Oh, this is. I guess there is a reason to want to do this. It's because, like, if you backfire, draw 2 5-pin, you're headless Onko. I think you probably are supposed to take just perfect Ishanten though.
Yeah,
And walk up here somewhere.
I agree with that.
Okay, well the Haku was found, so the 1/4 Mon Tenpai. Oh, here we go. Here's a Tenpai.
1
And looks like Kale has an overlapping weight with this. So 1/4 Mon would be
1/4
double run. Oh, this
versus
fight's really scary.
1/4/7.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Eight so drawn.
And just like really
Oh, the other
push.
7 Mon comes out. It was like a Kutsuki Ishanten. Didn't I even I think had that much to defend with, I wanna say. I don't
Yeah.
I don't think I had a ton.
Yeah, I don't think I saw much.
So I just took the Kutsuki Ishanten. Alright.
Right.
Well, that's a direct hit on Gen now, above
Yeah.
30,000.
7,300 behind, so really looking for that 3 Han if you can get it. I think this hand can do it, right? You just need to get one more Dora and you're there, so. Or maybe another Yakuhai. Hmm.
リーチ
Gen, oh my gosh,
Oh.
Gen Nurse already drew into Tenpai, found the 8 so. So
Alright.
gets the Ricci Pinfu.
ツモ
Oh, we put some more. Okay. Wait.
The Dora?
If
Let's
this
get the
hits
Dora.
an, I think it needs an Ura. No, it did not hit an Ura. I
Oh,
believe that would have
13
got 10 for an Ura, but I don't think it's quite enough without an Ura. I think it's just short.
Yeah.
No, it was just enough. It was just
Oh.
enough. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, the
it was getting
recovery.
close. That was just enough. So Jed actually with the Ipatsu Tsumo gets the Gekten. What a nice hand there at the end. A very quick tempo.
Yeah, looks like we have Kayla with a nice first here. Jen stealing the second place and all last. A very nice Ipatsuma. All from third, still over 30k, and Andrew, I think, had a rough game. No, only player under 30k. Right. We should.
Yeah, I think we're gonna step away for a quick break here. They're playing another Hanshan.
Sounds
Starting up in
good.
2 minutes, but take a quick break.
All right, welcome.
Alright, we are... Oh, we're
You,
both
me, we're both
introducing you. Yeah, welcome back. We swapped out Jay. We've now have our consistent commentator always with us, Nathaniel, to join us for this A1 match.
Yeah, big shout to Jay. It was good to see him again. I'm looking forward to checking out
Wait.
this A13.
1
Yeah, we were just talking about Sancho. Okay, this one's be open. We're like, when we just in the break, we were talking about very quick, like Junchan Chanta Sanchokus, and then we see this as our first hand.
Yeah, so David had a very funny series in A2, and it's when he promoted to A1 that involved him winning a lot of Junchan Sanchoku or Chanta Sanchoku as dealer. And well, here he is with that very hand. Unfortunately, he had to open for this, so
Yeah, and
didn't
also
quite get that
didn't
turn
quite
5 bomb.
didn't
but
quite get the Chanta or Junchan either, but like opening up with the Sanshoku right off the bat here.
yeah, looks like this is the first game of the series, so catching it fresh. Notably, Chun is the Dora, and it's come out twice. I'm guessing Joe paired that up after. Or he greeted the Sanshoku. That's also a possibility.
I didn't quite notice. I was a bit distracted by the Sanshoku from the dealer's hand, but we drew. Okay, we're going to cut away from.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really.
I guess this way gives the 3, 4, 5 the best.
I really like the one
chance,
so
maybe?
cut there actually, because then no matter how we draw into Tempai, we can decide if it's
Yeah.
3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku.
That does seem like the way to do it. That definitely maximizes the
Each.
Sancho. Well, we drew 6, so.
All right, Tempai, Richi Dora 2. And you know, by holding the so shape, although it minimized the Sanchoku chance, it gave us the Tempai. So
Yes. Let's see if I can find the win here.
David, in the meantime,
It's-
also ready on the Tumon.
There's a lot of these tiles on the wall still. There's 3 2-mon and 2 5-mon. I guess there's 2 2-mon, 2 5-mon, but still pretty live weights.
And I think, of course, David looks at the 2 Dora that are out and says, I can fight against this.
Well, now they're on the same weight. Lost the Junshan here, but just had to take the wider weight. And also did not want to push the 4-mon.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a little bit sad if the Tumon comes out for the win, but extremely rewarded if the 5 comes out instead.
Right. Especially if they sumo it. That would just be like a huge difference. Sumo versus drawing the deal and tell.
Yeah, that's totally same weight now. As you said, 3 tiles in the wall. Pulling chance, but we'll pass that by. No real reason to call there. Perhaps even just holding the call to give himself a few more times to think a few more seconds to think about what his next safest tile is going to be.
Yeah, that's definitely something you can do.
Home.
That makes a lot of sense. Here's gonna be a pawn into Tempai. Found the safe way to Tempai. Even has a Tanyo Yaku here, 5-mon, 7-mon. 3 players Tempai on the 5-mon, and then you get to go for the. It's just on ladder. You just cut the 5-mon and just reset the points clean. Clean reset. Save yourself some points. Doesn't work in ARML.
No, we've seen a few triple rounds. But David will hold the dealership. Saipai is not the best.
No, it's really bad.
Kanchan. Sort of Kanchan and a Kanchan. And just a bunch of floating honors. Not really optimistic that this will win. On the right looks much better. Chance at a Pingu. Maybe even turns into Tanya as well. Across the table for Andre. Can accept the Dora. Not the strongest shapes. Open already for Joe on the left. And that just looks like a fast win to try to get this Richi stick back with Homba. And maybe you can use the Dora as well.
Or Chonky. G6 pin.
Nope.
Or draw 6 pin. There it
go.
is. Dorchonky.
And it's hard to get off of this Dora-Tonki too.
Yeah.
Like, sure, if you draw the 4 pin, then you could have a 3-sided weight with almost
I think
no value.
you definitely take the 4 pin. I don't know about like the other multi-sided weights.
Yeah, how much do you value getting David off the dealership?
I think it just might be more expected value on a 3-sided Tempai with like 1,300 points in the middle versus a door Tonki, where the win rate is pretty tough. But I think I would keep the door Tonki over like, something like a 6-9 so weight or something. Or even just like a 5-8 pen. I don't really care about those.
5-8 might be a little. Well, 9's got cut twice, so that's kind of a rough weight. 5-8 is not visible at all, but that also makes it a little bit tough because it's probably pretty held. No one's cut a single pin tile except for Joe.
We got Sonanko Ishanten for dealer here.
There's that 3-sided, and Joe says no. It's almost as if he does know that there are all the door in the wall.
1
Tempai for Alfred. He'll take the 7-pin Kanchan. Oh, that's the Dora.
Is the Dora.
This is where we would have
Yeet.
preferred to have cut the pin tile to begin with.
Ooh. Drew into a Tempai here, just 8-pin 1 so Champon.
Oh, and everything's going wrong now. Can't really cut
Yeah.
these pin tiles.
Oh,
Ipatsumo.
Ipatsumo! Richi Nomi.
Oh.
Hits Ipatsu Ura! Man, Richi's so good. Richi's so good.
That's the dream with Richi. Ipatsumo Ura. And 8-pins were back to back in the wall there. Andre getting off to a great start.
Yeah, and even collected some sticks in the middle. Only up to 40,000.
Alfred gets his chance at the dealer seat. 789 Sancho is possible. Nothing near the door just yet. It's a lot of room to make up in terms of value. The right.
Really nice draw on the left. Oh, sorry. You're on
yeah.
the right. I'm on the left. I just was looking at the door 2 there.
Absolutely, 2 away from
Filled in
Tempai.
a really nice Conchon fill.
And you could even call for 1-2-3 Sanchoku.
Yeah, you could. It's... I don't think it makes sense at the moment, but depending on like what the next draw is, it might make sense.
Forso pass, actually. So there was an opportunity to call Sanchoku Atosuke. David said, let's put that on hold. Just rather one mon though.
It's pretty rough when it's like double Otozuke, where you need like both sides to come together.
Well, Alfred Ishanten now could get there closed. I was thinking it might be a little bit challenging to do so, but
We have a Dama Senpai now with this. Oh, and just immediately snipes the Dama Ipeko. Gets it done.
little 1,300 point snipe, and Andre will now get the dealership. Be interesting to see what happens with this Dora. Well, you pair it up, and you
That
play
is the
efficiently.
answer. Yeah.
It's nice
If
when that it's nice when that happens early, and you don't have to think about it.
If you could like draw Hatsu, you cut 5-7 on, and then sometimes you end up Pony 2 as well.
Yeah, I could see it.
You really do need to draw like the Hatsu though. Otherwise it's not worth going for.
Yeah, here you still sacrifice one of the dragons.
Yeah, for sure. Like at this point we're not actually that close. Well, we have 5-7 Mon, 4-5 so.
Yeah, Hatsu's gonna come out twice eventually. We're just gonna have to give up on this plan.
Yep.
Decent progress being made around the table. Toyman, David, Ishanten for 3-5 Sanchoku.
We've had a lot of Sanchokus.
Oh, that's not the right side.
No, but
リーチ
it's
Gonna
a
slam it
Tempai.
anyway.
Menpeen with Takame Tanyo is still pretty good. Especially when there's Ipatsu chance.
Sumo.
Yep, told you.
Yeah, are we gonna get you that as well?
Especially when there's Ipatsu chance. We're definitely in the business of
Yeah,
Rishi.
of
Look at
course.
again, it's Hanemon. Takame Ipatsu Ura Hanemon.
The lesson we're learning is always Richi.
Yes. Richi is good.
It's so easy when you just Ipatsumo Ura. Ipatsumo the best side, Ura. Just like that, we have a second player over 30k.
Not interested in this door, a little too hard to use here. Preferring the Yakuhai.
Nice hand on the right again. Lots of PvP chances there again. Could even incorporate a Dora. Dora and Alfred's hand across the table. He might aim for Doratanki with these shapes. Triplet of West in hand. Oh no.
It is a possibility.
Awkward shapes. It
Well,
feels like you kind of have to call to win.
I think you gotta just got Dora here.
We'll read it a little bit longer.
When I have like 1-mon, 4-mon, with 1-mon being the Dora, I'm usually just pretty quick to cut it. 1-mon Dora is just kind of awkward to use unless you pair it up.
Yeah, it's awkward that we got our pair already. He might be saying, you know, if I don't pair up the Dora, this hand's not worth anything anyway with these Kanchon shapes. But with a two pin draw now, maybe there's the hand has some legs. So
You got a Chitoi Ishan 10 from Andre.
it can be pretty dirty sometimes. We'll see. Yeah, Joe also was saddled with that 1-mon, 4-mon decision early on and just gave up on the door immediately. Did backfire in this instance, but as you said, it's really hard to use that.
Yeah. Yeah, they valued the speed from the Yakuhai more than the value of the Dora.
Okay, so look at this play here. 3-pin Pon into 7-so, 8-so. The plan is to call the Haku for Tempai and then maybe even shift to Honitsu later.
Yeah,
Chi.
it could.
We'll just go Atosuke Tempai.
2 Haku still on the wall.
The plan becomes a bit more transparent once you make this call. I see players passing the 1-so a lot, but as dealer, Joe just wants to win the hand. And if somebody folds because they drew the Haku, that's fine too.
Richi.
Oh, here's the Tempai.
Chi.
Not quite the PvP he was hoping for, but Richi
No Ipatsu this time.
denied. Alfred says not again.
We gotta look and see what the draw is here.
Oh,
Okay,
it
not
was
this
gonna
time.
happen.
Sumo.
Oh, there it is. Suzuki gets the job done.
Punch roll plus the Richi stick, and Joe's approaching 30,000.
Whoa, Toyman.
I see 2 dragon
Hatsu
pairs.
Hatsu Chun Chun Manzu tiles.
Oh yeah,
That's
6
gotta
pin
be Onitsu.
insta-cut. We have enough blocks and we can turn this into
Boom.
Honitsu, yeah.
You could Honitsu Toy Toy Hanemon? Can we have another Toy Toy? We've had a lot of Toy Toys. Can we get even more?
If you see 2 Mon, I'm assuming you call and then you cut the Sozu.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of...
Each.
I think... Oh, well, now there's a Richi, so that changes a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now the Honitsu is too slow. But before the Richi, I think that the plan was going to be to go Honitsu.
The West still an amazing tile if it gets drawn.
Oh, here's the Tempai. Chun Tumon.
Alfred, they can't really fold here. There's nothing to fold with, so might as well just take your Tempai and hope to win. That might
Yeah,
be
I
the
think
best
they're going to be
defense.
pushing for a while here.
Do we switch the weight? Is 1-4 better? No.
So it's not 2.
It's early enough that someone might be holding a random dragon tile.
Oh, there goes the Tumon. Had the Onko of the 4-mon.
Yeah, making the 2
Then you got-
relatively safe. You're not really
Yeah.
expecting this to deal into this weird Shabo, so Alfred will start
Not
to climb.
really the end of the world there, though, with that dealing.
4 pairs per dealer, but Alfred, look at that hand again.
Whew, jeez.
Cutting the east, like there's some temptation to cut the 5 mon, except it's Dora.
Yeah, I don't think you mess around with outside hands here. And that's a Yaku high call, possibly angling towards Honitsu, depending on what the next draw is.
I think Andre's gonna greed this for a while. The 6 mon is next to Dora, so that might move him away from a Honitsu
Right.
force.
But you might cut like a 7-pin and then see what you get.
This is Chanta Ishanten.
Wait, keeping the pay, I don't know if keeping the pay is better than 9-pin. Like, I guess it's a good tonky, but you only tonky if you get 1 pin. I guess you're looking to pawn 1 pin, wait, pay is the idea here. That is the advantage of doing it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage is you lose 8-pin, 7-pin, which would have been really strong draws.
Yeah, Ipeko Chanta Haku. So even at Dama 52, Ritsumo.
But it's definitely it definitely makes the 1-pin pawn better. I will admit that.
G.
Oh, that one you gotta keep, right? Just cut pay now? Yeah, okay, there we go.
I have Sancho upgrades. Most mons are good draws.
We have like a okay, yeah, Chinitsu. I was gonna say, is that like Menshin Chitoi?
No, this is
But no,
Toy
just go
Toy.
Toy instead. Yeah, that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah, David's weight is looking a little weak. Ooh, could have swapped there. But it's 2d10, so a little less realistic. Yeah, Joe's hand has a plan.
Here's a 1-mon. That's Ishanten. Oh, an
And
8-mon. That's
Tenpai.
Tenpai. And here come the calls. Shinitsu Toy.
Oh,
And then the 3-pin comes out.
the dream dies. You know, both Joe and Andre have had some absurd Manzu Chinitsu hands historically in Armel.
Almost had another nice Chinitsu there.
Actually, I think the hand I'm thinking about is Andre dealing into Joe. It's amusing they're on the same table. With another bonkers Manzu Chinitsu. Yakuhaya pairs for David, Alfred on the right, and Joe on the left. Could see some speedy calls. Again, the big hands have come from Ricci.
Yeah, Ricci's done well this game.
All right, that 8-pin really solidifies the shapes in Alfred's hand. 2 away from Tenpai. Passes the Haku. He wants a Ricci.
Yeah, calling the Haku doesn't do much here because it's your only pair.
Yeah.
So I think it makes a lot of sense to skip. You don't actually advance Shanten with the call.
David as well might pass the East call for similar reasons. Well, now he can call it for Tenpai. The door too.
That would be pretty good.
He's still alive in the wall. Andre opens up. Now Ishanten very wide.
Mini draws to Tenpai. That's one of them.
Gives the 3-sided one
Summon
the
Shan
best
Tenpai.
ones.
And this 8-pin is extremely loose.
Yeah, probably was holding it to be a little bit safer than the 8-so, given that the 8-so is next to Dora. But it turns out that's what Andre was looking for, and so David will still hold the lead going to South too, but the race is a lot closer now. That direct deal-in. Alfred has the most work to make up here, but he's got his dealership. This High Pie is awkward with a 2-4 Mon Kanchan, the 8-9 Mon Penchan. And he'll just play as efficiently as he can towards a Ricci. decent shapes on the right for Andre. Could be a Ricci Ping Fu.
Has all the blocks they need for it, so seems likely it will be pin fu if it gets the tempai.
Good penchant fill from Alfred. He needs more of those. Joe with a callable hand across the way. Even 1,000 points is good enough to move him over 30,000 points, which is, you know, the minimum required for a positive score.
7-pin was a nice improvement on the left to David's hand.
Oh, Ishanten still floating that Dora in the hopes of a pair. And this is always an interesting question to see how long you hold the Dora over a safe tile. Well, how about just tempai?
That's pretty good. Although, let's see what we got: 2 9-pin as well as 1 6-pin, so 3 tiles to try to win on here.
Okay, no.
Although the 6-pin in Shimo's hand, like, it's dangerous, but it's also they have a good hand, so it might end up coming out.
It does.
Yep.
That's Takame for Ikeiko. Uratsu.
Oh man, the Richis are really working this game a lot. Like, I think our average Ura might be over 1 at the moment.
It is. It hasn't missed Ura yet.
Yeah. And then add on the bonuses from the Ipotsus as well. And it's like right now Ricci is actually, is Ricci on average plus 3 Han at the moment? has every Ricci been plus 3 Han?
Yeah, it's been Ipotsu Ura, and Ura.
You're Ricci 3 Han, good Yaku.
Nuts statistics for this game. Andre, after taking that hit, is going to try to fight back with a fast hand, a dealer repeat, and maybe a reroll towards a better hand.
Here we go. That's some value. Oh, missed it. 1 Mon. That doesn't really help anybody at the moment.
Yeah, that misses everybody here. Everybody except for the Ricci players. Can somebody say Ura?
Yeah. Just think of all we've accomplished with just 1
Exactly. Oh, we're going to get some nutty Ura for nonsense. And with the way this game's going, you know everyone's salivating at the chance to slam a Ricci.
Yeah, Joe is getting ready. They're getting close over there.
This is Ishantem. Really wants that 6-pin, but not to call for it.
Not to call for it, no. Calling here is pretty disappointing. It's a good point situation to win a cheap hand, but like we want Ricci. Give us the Ricci.
One step closer for David, but that's an awkward shape. Really needs a couple 4-7 pins. And of course, Alfred, that's a huge pickup. Can cut away from a pair. Now has Pinku chances. Ricci, Pinku, Dora with Tanyao possible.
Ooh. 4-pin. That's a Ishan 10 draw. That is not quite a tempai with the 4-mon, but very wide Ishan 10.
I don't think Alfred was going to cheat at 5-so, but if he was thinking about it, didn't get that opportunity. And now the 2 5-so CV looking pretty rough.
All we have to cheat.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's almost necessary. Look at where all the 3s and 6s are. There were no 6s left. That was the second to last 3-pin.
Yeah. Yeah, and like these scores, like you really do want the points here. It just ends up taking the... So, yeah, didn't actually take the 3, 5, 6, 8, 9 weight. And now it takes it for D10. Because, like, yeah, the 7-4 was just pretty hard to win. Like, yeah, sure, you can't win on the 9-mon, but you could win on the 3, 5, 6, 8, which I think is better than the 7-4.
Yeah. And Alfred also sees what's happening, knows that this 3-so 4-so is terrible, so just calls, try to find a tempai. This 9 will not deal in.
Yeah, we're on the Sumo plan here. Well, we're free 10.
Yeah, also 50-10, so...
There are many reasons we can't win on that one.
So all these tiles will pass. Oh, that's Tempai for Andre.
Yeah.
And he'll just
All
take
these
it.
red tiles. All these red tiles. Yeah. Kind of a pretty unfortunate decision to cut the 7-mon instead of the 8-mon.
Honestly, though, that Ryukyoku was worth more than the hand anyway.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, the hand really wasn't worth anything. That's a good point. Strategic play.
Andre can open up again. The value's not there unless you can pair up the door. And at that point, you've got, what, 4 pairs? Could even think about some toy nonsense.
Yeah. I kind of, man, I'm tempted to just, yeah, I'm tempted to just like even just go crazy and just pull a 9-pin.
Yeah, I would also like to call just about anything. Oh, no. In the meantime, Joe has drawn 3 Dora. From watching his online ladder games, this is an average Joe high pie. Minimum of 3 Dora by turn 3.
That's a pretty useful skill to have.
It is a wonderful skill.
Ooh, 5 so.
That's excellent. Ishantam. Trying to find worlds where we get 4, 5, 6 Sancho good, and I'm just not seeing it. So we start with a 4-mon draw.
Yeah, you just start 4-mon draw, and then
When
then you get there. Yeah.
Andre has opened up still with a ton of pairs in hand.
So what do we do here? This 8-mon draw is actually kind of, I almost don't even want it. Like I know it connects to Dora, but okay, we are cutting a pair. I guess it's like, yeah, it's like, do you want to try to go for like Dora Conchon or Toy Toy? That's kind of what you have to decide, right? And I guess
maybe-
9-pin is once cut.
Yeah, I think that was part of the deciding factor there, is because he already gave up on the 9-pin once
Sure.
before.
Well, now you have a
take a different route.
Ryoncon around Dora.
Yeah, and Alfred cannot use any Monzu, so Andre should be able to call pretty readily into Ishantan. Okay, well, Alfred
There's
says, I'm not
call
going to cut
offered.
the Monzu that easily.
And here's a Chi with that Dora 3 hand. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Joe ended up going west-west once, so all the way into Tanya, but it's working. It's Tempai. Does Andre like the 7? Does
Oh.
not.
What is the advantage of this? I guess you don't have to, no, because like it's not even like 8-mon was safer than 2-mon. I'm not sure what the advantage of this is.
Willing to cut the Dora. And Joe's like, do I con?
Home.
Pawn. Okay. Gets a better shape out of it. And now Tempai for Alfred, but he's got a jam of 4-mon.
リーチ
Goes ahead and does it.
Against Dora 3, this is going to be quite exciting.
Con.
Con? Into Tempai, but the 5's
Oh
going to deal in!
no!
And the 5 just
Con
became
for
new
me.
Dora!
Con with the Dora. This is the era.
Wow. That got a little crazy there.
Yeah, the con for the Nakasuji to get a redraw, and then the redraw was the Tempai that lead it to death.
Yeah, there was nothing you could do but take the Tempai, I guess. You've got Dora 4.
Yeah, I think once you
Actually,
once
it's
you're
Dora
into the con.
5 with after the con. So
Right. Yeah, because it also hit for
you're just on him on Tempai, you jam.
him as well. Yeah.
That leads us to a very exciting South 4 where David is the only player above 30k. He would like to keep it that way. Bit of a race between the other 3 players, all very close to each other for second. Of course, there's still the overriding goal of trying to make it to 30k. I guess
Deciding
first.
to cut the 6 pin instead of the 9 pin. Maybe looking at a 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, perhaps also trying to set up a future Sotogawa trap.
That could be as well.
Well,
Oh, there's the 9. Now, what do we do? Cut the 5. So, yeah, this does work. I don't know if you need to cut the 5 so.
yeah,
But I guess if you're, because like you could do like 1 mon or something. I guess 1 mon you, yeah, I don't know. 5 so seems kind of.
yeah, you could force so.
You could just 4 so, yeah, 4 so or like 1 mon, like one of the. Okay, we drew the 7 pin. All the Sancho was working.
Yeah, this is getting there. The problem here is the 7 mon has come out twice now. And, you know, these Sancho hands are usually very slow. We saw David get to a fast tempai sooner. We saw Kayla and A2 also get to a fast Sancho tempai. But usually when you've got these 7s, it's really, really slow.
Down to 1. And it's actually the final 1 is held, so.
And not only held, but just about locked.
Yeah.
The only way I see it coming out is if he starts to fold against an Andre Ricci, which if Andre does slam a Ricci, David really has no incentive to fight.
1
Oh, here's a tempai. Drew filled the Kanchan for the Pinfu here.
No, but David's tempai 2-pin looks so safe. We'll see a Dama.
Ipeko Pinfu. 5-8 mon. Man, 5-8 mon looks very safe against this Ricci. Oh, 6 mon is the draw.
Swap to
リーチ
Entotsu, we'll slam. Oh, we'll just take
Dom.
the Ricci.
You could have done Genbutsu way. Or could have cut the Genbutsu tile.
Yeah, this ends
But,
up being okay. He pays 2,000.
it
No
is still
Uda this
fine.
time for Andre. And that will leave him just short of 30k. So David gets the 5 points of Uma plus 30.7 for him. Andre will claim second place minus 0.6. Joe negative 9.7 in third. Alfred minus 20.4 in fourth. And yeah, I was actually a little interested that David did not slam the reach immediately, given the fact that in the previous series that he played, he was in this position a couple times in first place, and he first, was first attempt by Slam Ricci. He chased Slam Ricci, with the mindset of I want all the points I can get.
It might have been because the read, the 8 mon just looked just like such a good weight, which is I think even why we saw the push of the 7 mon, if I had to guess.
Yeah, the Intotsu was also a little bit awkward because the 1 souls were all gone, so I was just looking for the 4 so.
Right.
The 6 didn't look amazing there either.
Like the 5-8 weight looked really good.
It did look good. And well, all things said and done, that's a pretty good, pretty great result for David, who climbs to 4th place in the division. And I believe they'll be playing one more game. They have started very quickly, so let's hop right in. Yeah, that was pretty clean. Just nuts Ipatsumos, and then all the Uda early on. It started to die down a bit in the last couple of wins, but
All right. Looks like again we have. I believe Dave was the first dealer last game as well.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of honor tiles floating here. The lag on the pay tells me that we're not going to be holding this for much longer. Is there a world where this turns into Honitsu?
Not that far off. We're kind of. Oh, there's another Sozu. I mean, the pace can play dead, so we definitely start there, but.
East also comes out twice now. It just
I
feels
mean,
like
it's a Mongon, so that's always tempting. If you can have the opportunity to call for an open Mongon.
At the same
pretty
time,
good.
if you're David, any Ricci is a Mongon, so.
That's true. That is true.
Alfred with a lot of mon tiles there. Maybe cut it. Okay, we'll hold the Diancon shape. In this spot, I almost always prefer to keep the triplet.
Yeah, it's the triplets are so good. It's like it's very rare that it's the most efficient thing to do is to cut an Anko. Unless like you're in Tempai already.
Does find the 5-pin.
リーチ
And we'll see the Ricci Slam. Ricci Pinfudora 1.
ポン
Waiting
Didn't
for
quite
7.
find the Sanshoku was kind of close, but didn't quite work there.
Oh, no way we're conning this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
another
seems a
door
bit
for
much.
Joe. That's problematic. Yeah, he's just
ロン
gonna cut the 4 here and lock in the door pair, but that's gonna deal in Ricci Pinfudora. Not for Alfred. I think Alfred, the only player to not hit Uda yet at this table. Which, something I'm certainly familiar with. Although
ポン
recently I managed to hit a couple Uda, so maybe the tides are turning.
You've been winning enough hands to make up for it. It's fine.
Yeah, some of the early numbers were a little ridiculous.
I think they're still pretty high. Last I saw.
So Alfred opening up with a Haku. Another, 4 shows your door acceptance, 4-pin helps the 2-pin pair. 2 months, 2-month, 4-month is acceptable, but there were thoughts maybe of Honitsu. Anytime you have 2 pairs of honors, you got to think about it at least.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of dropping that Kanchan.
Well, it's
Well,
back. It's
yeah.
back in stronger form.
But like if I still had 2 Mon, would I keep it?
I think Joe also can consider holding that west, but okay, now you have to make a decision on the Diamond. Chooses to keep the Monzu.
ポン
Quick tempi for Alfred, really wide. Wait, 369.
ポン
Cheap though. Another spot for Joe where I almost like cutting the 4-mon, 5-mon. In fact, it's more than almost.
Yeah.
I think I would just cut the Monzu.
I mean, here you already have 3 Han, which is already pretty good because you're probably gonna get 40 Fu at least. Not always, but like a lot of times.
Got a 12k.
I guess not. I guess that's not that easy to get 40 Fu, is it? You need like
It's a little
sumo
tricky.
with plus something else. Yeah, okay.
So big
58's decent though. I don't know. It is okay. Well, we could have been manga and senpai. Instead, we're 58 tempai.
It is better weight though. Unfortunately, it overlaps. Wait, there's no Atamane, so it doesn't even matter that it overlaps. I guess on the sumo it matters. Andre with all these Mon tiles, but he's got a Dora.
Yeah.
It's hard to deal with.
Oh, there's a very dangerous Monzu drawn.
And David's definitely playing around the Monzu here. He doesn't like where his hand is. He doesn't like the fact that Joe's called twice for minimum 58, and I agree with this play. I hate dealing into 5800.
Yeah, like just
Gee.
like dealer showing 3 Hans face up is very scary.
David's just going to collect all these deal in tiles. Andre considers, but I think it's going to pass this. And Alfred's got to be like, where's my 369? Samanchan is supposed to be a good weight, right? Surely.
Not coming together here.
Turns out waiting on the North Shabo with the 4-mon was going to be the way that worked. You see, everyone hates the Monsoon. No one wants to cut anything there.
Yeah, looking real dangerous.
Andre willing to cut anything in the Sozu.
And there's another the summon Sean drawn.
David could have considered playing 4-pin, 7-pin for a Chitoi chance, but just it didn't have a draw left, so it doesn't make sense to really go for that. And it'll be 2 players Tempai. Dealer retains the deal. Awkward high buy for Joe here. Again, just bad shapes all around. All right, Andre at least has a callable hand. Maybe you can think about Chanta.
I don't even know if I want to call that hand.
Yeah.
It's a callable hand that I might say no thanks.
Alfred across the table. Again, 2 penchants, 8-9 mon, 8-9 pin, 2-4 so conchan. Nobody has good shapes, not even David on the left. It looks like it's going to be a slow hand. Also, the doors come out very quickly from Andre and followed by Joe. They don't want anything to do with these off-wind honors.
Yeah, I think Andre maybe just like looked at their hand and just said, I don't want any part of this. That's like the reason you might want to cut door there on turn 1.
To me, anytime I have a Yakuhai pair, I always consider holding the door because you never know about my Tonki.
That is how I tend to play it as well. I mean, I don't like Sakigiri Dora. I'm very reluctant to do it, unless it's like efficient to do it.
Yeah, that was the vibe I got. I think you've said this before on stream that you're certainly one of the players who's willing to sacrifice the door if it means having a more efficient shape.
I like efficiency, I like value, and then finally, I'll sometimes Sakigiri if it doesn't. But I like the other two better.
All right, we've gotten to the end of row 1, and the hands are shaping up a little bit. David Ishantem. Dion Shantan with maybe a 6-7-8 Sancho chance. Andre did open up on the tune, but the value isn't quite there yet. I don't think it'll ever be there. I guess what I want to say is the blocks are still searching. I know David loves Tanyao. Is this too far? Calling a Yamen shape like that.
Doesn't seem great when you have 7-8 mon.
As expected, we're in the middle of row 2 and still nobody Ishantan.
We have Ishantans, right? Toyman's Ishantan.
No, I guess Toyman.
That's
actually a pretty good Ishantan, yeah.
Yeah. That's also a pretty decent Ishantan on the right now.
It's not a tempai draw. Alfred considering whether to throw that 5 back out.
It's actually like a little bit less useful than it normally would be. Like normally going Kutsuki adds a bunch of tiles, but it doesn't really actually add much here. It adds like 3 mon and 5 so.
3 mon's gone, exactly.
Yeah, okay, so now, okay, we discarded 4 pen. I was thinking maybe 2 mon there. Oh, but the 30-10 on the Penzu, never mind. I forget I said anything.
Oh, there's the Tepai. The door twice cut. I wouldn't hate to see a Ricci slam. And now, will Joe be able to compete here with a double East Onko? 5 pins Nakasuji should be fine. Chi for Tempai.
The 5 mon is safe, and the 6 mon is not the worst. It's like Sotogawa.
Yeah, what all the 5s are visible, so it's like Kabe plus Sotogawa.
Actually, just cut the 6 mon before the 2-so.
Maybe concerned about Andre's hand, but gives it up now ahead of the 4-so. And just in time, too, because Andre bails off of the Tempai. I hated the 3-pin. No, the 3-pin, I guess it was short. No, it was once cut. I don't think that was that bad of a push. Andre definitely doesn't want to deal into Ricci here, so he will just back away. It'll be Yukioku Alfred with 3,000 points. Not bad, considering that was just a Ricci Pinku.
Yeah.
And that will send us into East 3. Andre in the dealer's seat now.
Ooh. No, with the Yakuhai. Man, the rest of the hand's pretty bad.
I think this is twice now we've seen Alfred with exactly Hatsuchun pairs.
Yeah. This is like one of those hands where it's like not even clear. Yeah, you probably like keep all the Sozu. So like maybe pawn cut Pinzu here is what I would do. And just say, I'm definitely not Pinzu. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with my hand, but it's not Pinzu. Okay, we decided to cut 6 mon. As long as we're keeping 3, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's really sad to lose the Dora draw here.
Yeah, because that's you want Honitsu Dora.
ポン
So I guess like doing it this way, going like 6 mon, 2 mon, now gives you the Ishan 10. So that's a reason to keep these 1-3 pin around.
This is the rest of the table has to be
Each.
so concerned about Sozu, but Joe says, you know, I don't care about your Sozu. I'm gonna pay Tonki for a Richi Chitoi.
Chitoi. This is a nice weight here. All 3 in the wall. There's one of them. There's actually nothing to. Oh, there's like 1 tone to defend with, but like there's like nothing else in that hand. I think pace like gotta come out, right? There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ロン
Nothing to defend with.
No Uraso.
Missed the Ura.
That'll put Joe back over 30k. Yeah, if maybe Alfred was closer looking to Tenpai, maybe you concerned about dealing a pay into a Honitsu. Like a dealer Yakuhai Honitsu is really scary. You might just be willing to jam anything other than Sozu and honor tiles. But Alfred didn't look like he was there yet, so pay should probably clear.
This is one of the better dealer hands we've seen over these past few hands. At least in terms of speed, not necessarily value.
David's been drawing well on the right towards a Tanya, his favorite hand. Joe across the way also not looking bad either, although there are several pairs. I see 4 of them right now.
No one too well set up to use the Dora. Like, you know, if it's drawn by dealer, we can get the Ryamen Kanchan.
Oh, Penchon fill for Joe, Kanchan fill for, or Penchon fill for Andre, and then Kanchan fill for Alfred. Just back to back. Good tiles. Back to back.
Huh. That's a funny one. I guess you cut Monzu.
Yeah, I
I
think
think you probably just cut 5 mon.
agreed. Statistically speaking, we're likely to draw into the Tonki, but that's okay. We can swap the Tonki around.
We got a Dalma Tenpai here. With I wonder. It's like I wonder what's stronger between Dama Tenpai and then like 5-so Tenpai break. With the 2 mon.
Mm.
When we had the 2 mon. Ooh,
Each.
well. True. So yeah, I guess like we don't get Itsu, but we have Tanyo at least.
Yeah. And that +1 is worthy enough for Joe to slam a Ricci. 5, so...
Meanwhile, we ended on a 9 mon. Tonki here is dealer, which we're just looking to find basically any pin draw.
Pays 50-10.
Yeah, we just now don't reach in that one. You can wait on it, that's fine. It's not like the 9 mon was doing much.
Pin draws would be amazing here. I like that one.
There it is.
I think it's still 147.
Yeah, it's 147.
If you run a Tonki before, then any tile you draw should still be a Tonki weight. You just might get extra tiles.
Right. I never thought about it that way, but yeah, that is true. So you can always just automatically include whatever tile you drew if you're trying to figure out the weight.
Yeah, the only weird thing
And
is
then just figure out what extends from there.
Yeah, if you
That's a good
complete
way
a
to do it.
triplet, then things get a little funky, but that's just good in most senses because you just have more tiles that you can win on. 147 still out there. 1-5-so in the wall for Joe. It's hard to defend against 2 Richis. I mean, the Monzo are pretty clearly safe, but nothing else immediately clear. There's the 5-so. Joe gets there.
Sumo.
Richi Tsumo Tanyo. Haite! I forgot about that. That was the last
Oh
draw.
shit! Wow, yeah. Good catch.
And that will shoot Joe up into first place. Big win going to the South round now. David back in the dealer seat with a lot of ground to make up. Tilt to third, not too much, 33,800. But to get over 30K, we need a Mungon. Saipai's pretty promising towards a Ricci. Can't guarantee anything more than that. But there's sort of a backbone of an Itsu and the Sozu. It's a world where that could come together.
There's a pair of tunes and one in Andre's hand, which might come out. And I think this is the type of hand you just want to call with.
Yeah, as dealer in particular. A choke?
Yeah, keeping 3 pairs definitely is like just a setup for a fast open hand here. Otherwise, you'd keep the Ryukan. I mean, I guess this is also... Oh, no calls were off. Actually, I wonder if they wanted to call but forgot to turn calls on.
Have certainly been guilty of that.
I've done that before.
Actually, usually what happens is I hit the call button, but like my mouse jiggles as I'm clicking it, and so it doesn't actually activate.
Yeah.
Joe greeted the door and now pairs it up.
Okay, well, we filled the 4-so.
8-mon?
Oh, 8-mon.
Yeah, it still gives you the 7-mon draw for a diamond, but also the 1-so Chun Shabo should be better.
Okay, calls are on now.
And you know, sometimes you intentionally turn calls off for the first of the Yakuhai.
If you've already decided, like, I don't want to call Chun of this hand,
Yeah.
then you turn calls off. I don't know, like the way it was played with like 3 pairs being kept, seems like maybe they were interested in calling. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Well, door comes out and Joe makes his intentions clear. This is going to be Honitsu Door 3. In the Pinzu. David is okay with that. He's got a lot of pin acceptance. 258 will be retained. But
Ooh. There we go.
progress for Joe.
Getting closer.
Seven mon is a pretty clear indication that he's still searching.
Yeah. You can probably still get away with a pin discard now if you want to try to win your hand. Yeah, 3-pin. Get it out now.
Joe considers making a Tadashi or just Tsumokiri.
I don't think you're like never tricking anyone into thinking you're something other than Pinzu Honitsu.
Yeah,
here.
it's like if they're willing to cut the Pinzu on that turn, if you make another Tadashi, maybe that scares them off of it. But that's a temper for Entree.
Sure.
Each.
And he'll just slam.
Going for it.
Ichi, Tanya, potential Ipeko on the 6-so. If you get the 9-so, you don't get Tanya or Ipeko, so that's... Oh, okay, he puts him aside. Yeah,
Jeez.
of course.
There, yeah, always hitting it.
And there it is, three players above. David now struggling. 8th Iwaya Kaburi, so he needs something big. At the very least, his goal is to drag one of these players down below 30,000 points, because if you are the only player below, you lose a 5 extra points of Uma. Instead of minus 15 for 4th, you get minus 20.
Yeah, and even besides that, like, it's not so desperate that you can...
No, certainly not.
Very, very reasonable to come back here with 3 rounds to go.
Yeah, that's sort of the weakness of being a first dealer is you don't have a dealership left in this position, but when you get in this position, you have 3 rounds to make something happen, so...
Yeah.
At least you know what's ahead of you.
And, like, you can also usually expect, like, someone else to be dragged down towards you, right? Like, right now it's all very evenly spaced out, but if someone deals into someone else, then you're going to have someone to compete with for 4th, most likely.
Joe progressing very rapidly towards Tenpai, 2 away from Tenpai. David as well, Ishantam. Again, with 3 pairs, let the South pass. Obviously, doesn't want to call here for just 2,000 points. He wants more than that. But he might be forced to call the second one. We'll see. Ishan 10 from Joy. This is actually really interesting because if he cuts one pin, 2 pin, he can go for Tanya. But goes with 3 pin, 3 pin instead for Pinghu.
I think that's just a mistake, since Tanya's worth more and you can open.
I guess maybe the one benefit is that if we draw 4 pin, we can get Tanya and Pinghu.
That's true.
I think I would
That is-
usually go 1 pin, 2 pin there.
I guess if you start with 1 pin though, you still have that 4 pin draw, which does both of those things.
Awkward force. So does David give up on getting the south as a weight? No. This is expected. He wants that extra value.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think if he still had the 6 pin, it'd be an easy 5-so
You
cut.
could also maybe do something like cut a Pinzu.
Sort of play in between.
Yeah, and then also set like if you cut like a 4 pin, it's possible that the Suji 7 pin might come out.
No, we're gonna have Tempai here for Alfred. Does he reach this? I don't think he wants to. He wants to, but the weight's not great, and there's some improvements.
Yeah, you're right. Gonna just go with the Dama here. You do have that 8 mon, which like ideally you're trying to draw Dora.
Yeah, because these are the Shabo is so close to the edge, the improvements are actually a little tricky because if you draw a penchant, that's not amazing.
Yeah.
I think he's okay. He's just gonna break.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you're not gonna take that Ricci even with a Suji 8, I think breaking's fine.
Yeah.
It's a little tricky.
I suppose it's just like it's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
I'm always a little worried when I break Tempai like 3rd row. I guess it's still the end of the 2nd row.
Awkward.
Yeah, this is awkward. Oh, just jams 1, so is there Kabe? Maybe just 1
Yeah,
chance?
it's 1 chance. But then you have to try the 2-so afterwards. That feels a lot worse.
Yeah, I might. Oh, here we have another Ricci now. With the
Joe.
6-so being paired up.
Yeah, paired up the 6-so, was breaking away from the 5-6 shape and happened to get the 6-so. And Ipatsubo!
Oh my gosh, Ipatsubo.
Gave up the Dora, slammed the Dora for this Ricci. It did not matter. Ura, why not? They're all hitting Ura tonight. That's 18,000 points to the good.
Oh wow, look at this hi-fi. What's
Ishan 10, perfect Ishan 10 from Hi-Pi? I haven't seen this since yesterday.
Alright. Well, this was a close game. Not so close anymore.
Yeah, Joe, in the 3rd game of our series, in session 2, Joe had a session like this. He just, last dealership, sumo, 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 sumo. Over and over again. I think it was 4 straight.
This is a nice hand from Andre if dealer doesn't Ricci. Well, okay, dealer's going to Ricci.
6-9. And Andre's drawing all these bad pin tiles.
Well, we're Ishan 10.
Yeah, it's really hard to defend. You've got the 7 mon and then the 4 mon. But after that, like, I'll just sumo. Let me guess. Ura. Just gonna throw it out.
I think we've
there.
seen enough for it. We've seen enough for it.
Okay, okay.
Not this time.
Yasume this time. Drew the 9 mon instead of the 6. Up to 61,000. So if the game were to end here, I think that would put Joe at a plus 50. 51.6. Joe's not done yet.
Remember when David was worried about being the only one below 30,000?
Yeah, no longer a concern. Now the concern is just how many points are bleeding away with the Tsumos. I think that's one of the things that makes this table so entertaining is historically, just like past Armel results, very flow-oriented play style. Just going for it all. And when you have 3 or 4 players at the table who are going for the maximum value every single hand, it leads to some really exciting results.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, is this going to be a Honitsu shift? No. With a or 7 so already. Makes it a little tough. Certainly
I don't know if
Chanta.
we needed to hold the 5 mon when we were cutting all those other Sozu.
I think the idea is door acceptance. But I guess we dropped the 2 mon
I think
already.
no, Dora is +1 Han. Needs is +2 Han. I don't know. At least 2 Han.
Home.
Alright, Joe's going to call for a Tanya to extend the dealership. Kutsuki. Ishan 10 4 mon 6 so to draw around. The 6 so is a little bit weak, and we want to draw the door anyway.
You definitely don't want to let the dealership go.
Andre draws
Making so
well
many
though.
points off it.
Ishan 10.
Yeah, probably like a 3-pin. Yeah, makes sense. I don't. It's like no, I guess because you're always just tempai. You never get Itsu.
Yeah.
So like trying to think like how it would possibly work. It doesn't.
I think he's just holding this 1 mon because it's safe to dealer and
Yeah.
relatively safe to David. It's weird because it's close to the door. You wouldn't expect it necessarily to be safe, but
Well, it looks like they maybe are thinking a little bit of Itsu because they didn't hold the Hatsu, which was like as safe as it comes.
it's just
I
so
don't
hard to
actually
get
know how you
there.
would end
You'd
up
have to
in
draw the
Itsu.
SoCal first and then commit to bad shape, bad shape.
That is how you would get
Chi.
there, yeah.
That's a tempai for Joe. 3 mon, 6 mon, so can accept the door for the win. And there are 3 Dora in the well defined. David is 2 away from like a Chanta, Sanchoku, Pinfu.
One draw. How bad is 8 so? 8 so is not that safe. Maybe
Yeah.
like we go 9 mon. 9 mon. I guess we're reading that they're Tanyo because like can't be that much else.
Oh, there's the Dora. Well, David's gonna change his plans here. Dortanki.
Nice.
Speaking of Dora,
Can this hand still get tempai? Maybe like yeah, 2 so 3 so makes a lot of sense here.
yeah, Andre's not worried about Pinzu. It's just middle Manzu and 5-8 so. Those are the only CGs worried about in the Sozu.
And there's the 5-8 so. Yeah, 2-3 so is kind of just impossible for everyone to use here.
Three draws left. If you're David and you draw like 9 mon or 9 so, would you? I just don't think you can drop the Dora ever because there's not enough tiles to win the hand, and dropping the Dora
Yeah.
for 1,000 points just isn't worth it, even if it's 1,500. So Joe will claim 3,000 points, retain the dealership up to 3 Homba now.
Well, this one looks a little harder to win than the others, but there is a Sunchoku here if the draws align perfectly.
Andre can speed his way towards a second place confirming hand. Alfred has good Tanyo shapes, maybe a 6, 7, 8 Sanchoku. Maybe just Richie Pinfu. David also good shapes for a Pinfu, so everyone with a pretty reasonable high pie here. Joe slightly behind, actually, in my opinion, but has a lot of acceptance for better shapes. I think it's just a testament to how good all the hands are around the table when this dealer hand is the one that's the furthest behind.
Right.
And
It's
even
doing
that's
a good job of
debatable.
completing its shapes. It still just needs like a pair and one more block.
And this 4-6 mon is such great floating shape to accept pair or another block.
There's the pair. Starting to come together. It's the Ishan 10.
Alpha across the table, also perfect Ishan 10 plus.
And Joe drew really well. This like whole first row, like all 5 of these tiles I think were useful.
Andre not willing to open up on the Hatsu. It's a race now between Alfred's Tempai and Joe's Tempai. I'm curious if Joe will call the South.
Seems pretty tempting.
I think he might, yeah.
You're not really in danger of losing your first. Like, you might as well just keep trying to score more points, I think.
The question is, how greedy does Joe want to be? Like, if you call the South, you're getting 1500 plus Omba. If you slam Ricci,
Ryuichi is better. It's true.
we are getting to the middle of the second row, and you think someone might catch up.
Gee.
Alfred, faced with the same question, just calls for Tempai, says, I don't want to wait any longer. Turns out Shabo is better. Couldn't have known that.
Oh no, it's the 9-so. To 8-so followed by 9-so, so tragic there.
It's brutal. It's all the backfires, but he can still sumo. The weight's relatively wide. And there it is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right, 300, 500 plus. I believe there were 3 home by at the time, so that's going to put Alfred into second place. South 3 now.
Yeah, this is close.
Wow.
Andre could go for a quick hand here. Just have the South.
You know who's faster? Ishan's on the right with Tudora.
That is definitely faster.
Chi for Tempai for 39.
Gee.
Good weight.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I get it because 3-so's Dora.
If he passed
Oh.
that, he would have drawn 5 mon into Ricci, Tanya, Dora, Tempai. But
I'm just like, I'm a little reluctant on turn 3. It's so early. I get that it's good in this situation though. Like, it is really good to just have 3,900 point Tempai in like a very close game.
I mean, in
In South
particular,
3.
because Andre is cutting the 4-so, it's likely he'll cut the 2-so as well. And if you hit Andre directly with 39, that's just amazing
Yeah, that's true.
for your chances.
No,
being
I mean,
second.
like, the chi does make sense. It just makes me a little sad.
Yeah. Wow, Joe draws the 2-so, holds 2-so, pairs it up. This weight might be harder to find than you might expect. Oh, never mind.
There you go. You said direct hit.
No, this
You
is
were
ideal.
spot on. That is definitely a reason to chi that I didn't really consider, but it makes sense.
And good. Finally to all last. The gap between second and third now. 8,300 points. So Andre can take Amongan Sumo to get there.
Oh, 2-pin draw. Oh, no, I guess we're not. Yeah, we had to cut something, so I guess we're going Chanta.
Yeah, David's gonna get another turn 5 Chanta Tempai.
That was like a weird, like, do we Chanta or Itsu?
Itsu, yeah.
But I guess it probably makes more sense to go Chanta. That does look like it's easier.
Joe's got toy plans. It's always so funny when you've called once and you've got 5 pairs in your hand.
Yes.
They'll probably end up cutting 3 mon because that's the door indicator. You're not expecting to be able to call pawn on that. Yeah, big hand here for Alfred. He really wants to make it to 30k, and that 5 pin's a great draw.
Home.
Oh no! If David was thinking about calling Chi, that's not happening anymore, and that 7-9 block might just be bad.
We're really good when it Chon-cons.
That's true. And Joe has been known to take a con or two. Alternate pair. He'll probably swap off now. Go for the hot. Oh no, doesn't.
Nope.
We're going for maximum greed. Let's go.
We want to reach the 8-mon weight here, and then just let Joe con for us. I guess you never really reach the 8-mon weight. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, at this point, it's really hard to get out of last. So maybe just go for Chankon for your Yaku decks.
Yeah. It does look like we're still keeping on this Conchan. We're going for it.
That would be way too funny. Andre. Starts with the 5.
Wait, what happened with Andre? Oh, I guess Andre's just defending at some point.
It's just
What exactly
Ishanten.
happened there?
Like, he really wants to see Peiko, looks like. Okay,
Oh,
but
I
now-
thought we had cut. Sorry, I thought they cut something else. I thought they had like a 4-5-5-6 at one point. It was just 4-4-5-5.
Yeah.
I see now.
This is mega wide Ishanten for Andre. Offered really desperate looking for this 3-pin for Itsu. I think he would call anything into a Tempai.
Oh, we gave it up from David.
Oh, I think he's gonna Riichi. With the Suji.
リーチ
There it goes. Well, one immediately
Con.
drawn, but
There's a con.
con.
And
Oh
first
my
Tempai.
God.
7-pin. There's one left in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Dora, he
works.
jams. He's at 63,000 points. He's not
There we're
afraid.
going. We're just going. Con and Sohirichi into Jam Doro. We're throwing tiles.
Yeah, 3-pin now the Dora as well.
リーチ
Oh, we're gonna see a chase. 3-6
More
cell.
Richis. What does Joe do now? 2 Richis. Okay, over
Two
to safe
is
tile.
safe. We're gonna go to Yukoku. 3 players Tempai. And you know what that tells me? That tells me even with the Riichi, Joe would have conned the 8-mon.
Oh,
David
yeah.
had a chance. David had a chance.
Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
John Con was viable. How else being said and done? There's still 2 sticks in the pod. Because he lost a stick, Alfred hasn't made any ground towards that 30k mark. Still needs to win one more hand.
This one could maybe get there. It's good. Well, let's see how much they value Dora. Not at all.
Yeah,
They're
Dora
just
just
trying to win a
slows you
hand.
down.
Yeah. You could think about 9-mon because that's not doing a whole lot for you, but I'm also fine just cutting Dora since you're just trying to win.
Oh, so many pairs. This is really awkward now. David's thinking about Suanko. Or Chitoi with the Dora.
Joe's just drawing well.
Yeah, this is 2 away from Tempai, but you've got amazing floaters in the 5-pin and the 4, so.
ポン
Toy.
Here we go.
Alright, we have to consider the gap from David to Andre. 13-9.
ポン
So direct hit Mongon would do it. There's also 2 sticks. That's like 11. And a home bar.
Yeah, you can't. So you need like the Dora Tonki direct hit. Or if you get something else, like if you get Chun, because like would
Yeah, 52
just be
direct is
52,
not
yeah.
quite enough. That'd be 11,000, but there's the extra 900. So he needs to have enough food to make it go over to 50 food.
Each.
Oh, there's the Chorichi. Shabo. Double Suji Trap Shabo.
Somehow we ended up on a Champon because we cut one mon earlier.
Oh, I
But
see.
it worked out, I guess, because it shifted the wall. But
チ
we had one, two, two, three, four, five, five, and we cut one mon.
Oh,
And then we
there's a
symboled the
cheat.
two because we're Joe.
Ichi Tsumo Dora Ura, because of course. Of course. How can you not hit? And Joe will get a huge win here. Plus 65.1. You know what's rough when second place is getting minus 6.2. And Andre negative 17.5. David with a minus 41.4. No one was having a fun game there, except for Joe.
Joe was having a great time.
Loving every second of that. And that's really important for Joe because he was sitting there at minus 95. This win will get him outside of the relegation zone.
Yeah, huge points.
Yeah, it's been a bit of feast or famine for Joe, but this one's certainly a feast. Plus 65.1 monster win, and well, that's gonna make things a little bit tougher for David, who was approaching the top of the A1 standings. We'll dip down back into sixth place. Looks like this sheet is a little bit slow in updating, but maybe we can see on the right there. Alfred and Joe about even. And Andre after 12 games. It's in 19th place overall. That was a fantastic game to watch.
Yeah. No, that was a fun series.
I want to look at the game results tab for that last one and just count how many sumos there were.
That was like a close game until Joe's, was it South 2 dealership?
Yeah, South 2 dealership. 18,000 point Hanemon, 3,900, and Ryukyoku, where he was the only player Tenpai. And then he gets that big monk on sumo at the end. But yeah, also the high Tate sumo, don't forget that for 8,000 points. Yeah, just some monster wins. And it just felt like every time there was Ura. In fact, there was Ura every time. Incredible stuff. And that's what we hope to see when we broadcast these games. All that excitement. I do have one more game result to fill out. We were watching the B1 series a little bit earlier. And in the second game, the final game actually of that series, Jen took another first place, plus 40.4. She had an incredible series. I think she might have gone first. I'll have to check the standings on. Oh no, second. She got a second in the last game because Kayla took over at the end. But
yeah, had a nice Oya Pinfu Itsu Hanemon.
Oh, 18,000 points. That will do it. Feels like an Akanashi, the player that wins the dealer Hanemon, typically gets first, and it's not even in competition after that.
I would say that dealer Hanemon is pretty good in Akari as well, from my
Well,
experience.
that's very true. Yeah, fantastic.
It's always like such a bad feeling when it's like East 1 and it's like, oh yeah, Hanemon. Okay, we're playing for second.
Exactly.
I see.
All right. Well, that was an awesome night. Thank you again, Lucas, for hopping on the commentary. And also to Jay earlier. It was great to hear from him, especially with the West Coasters playing. Get some insider information.
Yeah, we got to hear about the testing experience.
Yeah, congratulations to all the people who even just participated in the exam. I heard, we heard from Jay. It was a very stressful experience, but I'm sure it was a great one, and I cannot wait to hear the results from that. Again, make sure to also tune in to the IORMC stream. We're planning on doing coverage of that on the 2nd of November. That happens early in the morning, and the time is eluding me. It's like, let's say 4 a.m., depending on which time zone you're in. But we'll be sharing coverage of that. And we can watch Team USA fight it out. We saw a couple of those players playing in their ARPL match as well. But yeah, we will be back at it next Wednesday. Hopefully we'll find, outside of the Saturday IORMC stream, a couple other broadcasts in between. And any final thoughts, Lucas, before we wrap things up? I know you had a big accomplishment recently.
Yeah, I did finally hit the Celestial on Mahjong Soul after grinding away at it for a year or so, that was fun. Been playing Throne Room there. Been streaming it. It's been fun.
Big congrats to you. We were I was actually at the Michigan tournament. We were at a restaurant. 3 people had it up on their phones. Everyone was getting to watch. And we were all cheering when you got that final win on the
I'm glad I was able to do it on my first promo game, and you did the first, so it didn't make you guys wait around.
That was a great moment, and big shout out. And also, I guess in recent big news, we had our first 9-dan on Tenho. Big shout out to Brian, who'll be duking it out in the IORMC, also representing Team USA. So a lot of big milestones being hit by US players recently.
I didn't even know he qualified. He's had too many accomplishments. I can't even keep track.
Yeah, winner of NAO, going to WRC tournament in Japan next year. hits 9 down, makes the team IRMC. He's just winning everything. Hopefully, we're rooting for Brian to win individuals at IRMC too. Get the full trifecta. But yeah, absolutely a ton of stuff to look forward to in the American Reach EC, and we will provide as much coverage as we can on this channel. So definitely stay tuned. Follow us on Twitch, on YouTube as well for our VODs. Visit our website at AmericanReach.org if you want to get involved. You can absolutely sign up for the next season there. You can also just register even if you want to act as a substitute player, and check out all the useful tools and resources we have in our channel. And I think that's it for me. I think that's it for all of us. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next stream.